Where's our players at?
A-Rob is here. Our second player is gonna be Paxton. Third one, you, Decado, and then Zesty. Or Dalek. Either of them gets on first.
Okay.
It was supposed to be Zesty though, so
He's usually on, so
yeah, I think he's working. I think he was on the West Coast or something. So last time he came at like 8:39.
8:39 is a very specific time.
8:30 or 9.
Okay, that's better.
All right. Hi guys, we have Clanwar versus DRKAPP. The first player is gonna be Andy Rob. It's a best of 9.
Versus Beethoven.
Yeah, Darkness approach Beethoven.
No, but like I was saying, while it's kind of a weird video, I think it's really the coral reef thing's pretty cool.
Nice.
Like with the music and shit.
Mhm.
Um, so I think if you can make videos about StarCraft half as good as he did it with the aquarium thing, I
Yeah.
think it'd be pretty awesome.
Did you watch the first one?
I don't know, I just watched one of them. It was like EDM music.
Oh yeah, I think the first one was like a kind of a review that we used to like promote the company Illumination, Illumagic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it kind of it's kind of weird because like I had to showcase the product and like the aquarium at the same time. So yeah, it's not like a real like video of the aquarium. It's more focused on the settings and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was kind of interesting, but I just like the video quality and the like sound and everything.
Nice, thanks.
I'm like, damn, that was made 4 years ago. Like, I'm pretty sure like I couldn't make that if I tried today.
Thanks, man. That's nice.
All right, I don't see you on. It must be the delay.
Oh yeah, I have 2 minutes something delay.
Yeah, we got to get you like a little profile picture too.
Yeah, I actually I was looking for them and then I didn't put it on. I look at artwork from who was it? I'm pretty sure you know that guy, but it's artwork from Mr. Jack.
I don't know who that is.
If you can Google them, you'll see it's pretty nice. Like he's
Is it
doing
copyrighted?
he signed the picture, so I think like it's kind of copyright, but it's on DeviantArt, and he doesn't have any prints for sale. So it's like I think kind of not free to use if was doing it like an ad or something, but I think it's okay to use as a profile.
You should do a Mutalisk
Yeah,
because you love your Mutalisk.
yeah. All right, I'll see if I can get one.
Okay, this is like the fourth or fifth meeting we've had with these guys.
I think it's more than that. It's like 7 or 8.
Wow.
It's like yeah, the fourth or the fifth one on Legacy, but we faced them like 2 or 3 times on Hots.
Okay.
All right, I think
The
we are waiting for some casters from Darkstone's approach that have some problem to get in. So it won't be long, guys. The game should start soon, hopefully. Oh, I had two stream muted.
I think one thing I thought about it yesterday,
Mhm.
that we can incorporate into the stream. It might be a little bit high maintenance, so it might not be plausible, but hold on. Like doing like intro songs, for like before or after the introduction. We do
Yeah.
like a short little sound clip of like a song the player wants. What made me think of it is like baseball, the baseball games by my house,
Mhm.
semi-pro. Like when the player comes up to bat, they have like their song that they play. It's pretty fucking awesome. And before like boxing matches and stuff, they have them. So
Yeah, but the thing is with YouTube, because like on like I don't have enough viewers, I think, to for them to keep my broadcast. So if I put it on YouTube and we have intro songs, we'll get muted.
and I was also thinking like maybe it's so short, like it's not an actual song. Like it's just like 5 seconds or 10 seconds that they wouldn't do it, but I guess we can try and see.
Yeah, I think there's something that you can do if you give them credit in the description. Like I'll need to read about that, and maybe we can find some like we can find some good music that it's free to use.
Yeah.
So yeah, that might be. Miss is having problem getting on.
Who is? Missed.
All right, you catch my little pond there.
Do we have any non-Zergs playing tonight?
We don't. Yeah, yeah, we have, but we'll have to find out.
We have me, Andy, Rob, Decado, and
Uh,
Zesty.
you might be surprised with Decado.
God,
You know what to expect.
he's Daleks corrupted him. No.
He actually got diamond this season with that race. That might be Zerg, and might be another one.
I can't stand that style. It's just
I like it. I like to play it, but it's
that's
like
not like a RTS. That's not like how you play RTS.
it,
That's just
but
like
if you play it, like it seems like that you don't need to do anything. But if you
it's like a
play it,
Villo
no, it's different because if you play it, or alright, let's if you watch that extreme, you will see the micro is intensive. It,
with Tempest.
yeah, it is. You
Oh my
yeah,
God,
yeah. Alright, after the
they've corrupted you too.
Yeah, maybe. But after the clan war, we'll get on that extreme, and I'll show you how micro intensive it is. Because if you don't micro them, like you're just losing them easily. Because they're so slow. So you really need to micro them, and yeah. No, for real, I'll show you. I'll show you. All right,
Like I
so Miss is AFK, or like he's missing right now. So we're waiting on him, I guess.
okay. So Mist is like a caster, so we can't go without him.
I think so. I'm not sure. Alright, the game's gonna start it. Hayden did the call. Not waiting for Miss for the first game. Alright, so it's gonna be Andy Rob versus Psychotisness.
We'll
Alright,
call him Psycho.
yeah, Psycho. It's gonna be faster.
On Dusk Towers, usually our first map of every clan war.
Yeah, I think it's the easiest one to play first on it. I actually don't like it that much, but it's like kind of the more balance out there, I think. Except for ZVT, in my feeling. But yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting to see a Zerg versus Zerg on
Es-
this map, but
yeah, especially on
'cause
this map because
if
of the
you're
small edge.
yeah, if you're DRKAPP, then you'd probably want to save this map for a non-Zerg player because, like, if their Protoss has to face one of our 6 Zergs on Central Protocol or another Zerg favorite map, it's going to be more difficult for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we kind of lucked out there.
Um, I don't see Psycho loading. You see
Yeah,
him
me neither.
loading? Oh, that's not good.
DRKAPP's got to update their potato.
Yay! First
Potato.
win!
All right, SIClan up 1-0.
Nice! Was easy.
Sorry guys, we have some technical difficulties with a couple of their players. Maybe he just crashed or something.
Alright, it should be alright, it's restarting.
I sent you a video. I don't know if you want to try it tonight or not. Maybe like if you don't want to try it during the game, we can try it after, or not at all. But
Yeah, I'll try it after with like a separate stream and we'll see if that gets muted or not. I'll try different timing also, but I don't want to try it too much because they have copyright like standing, so like I'm in good standing right now, so I'm not sure how that's work and what happens if you're like not in good standing, but I don't want to push it, but yeah, we'll see.
all right, who are we waiting on?
Someone didn't accept, and I cannot see who.
Yeah. All right, well we're off to a very slow start. Sorry for the delay.
Alright, so Psycho had some problem and he's hotspotting on his phone.
Oh no, that's gonna be so slow.
Maybe not. If you have 4G and like I don't know what, like LTE or something, it might be okay. In the States, don't you have like really good wireless internet?
Depends where you live.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
in Pittsburgh, there's better, like there's Verizon, FiOS down there, but in like rural areas they have like shittier internet.
Alright, second time trying to start the game. We'll have a ZVZ on Dust Tower.
And Psycho is donating his phone bill to our cause by getting internet off his phone, so kudos to him.
I'm not sure how much StarCraft consume on the bandwidth.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see after the game. Okay, the top right of Dust Towers, representing DR Clan, it is Psycho.
Da-da-dum! And on the bottom left, representing SIClan, the Green Zerg, Andy Robb. Alright, so Andy Robb is going for 1312 here. So we'll see what
And likewise, Psychotic Sinner is going for the 14-14. So Zane, you and I had a lot of discussion about the 13-12 versus the 14-14. Let's see who will win in this build order battle.
I think in that case it might be Psycho, depending on how he micros and what he's going for after. Because I know a lot of Zerg are doing the 14-14 just to be secured, but after that they make drones. So depending on the timing where Andy Robb attacks and what he chooses to do and how many banes he makes, I think it's gonna be a pretty even game.
Yeah, it's really just going to be down to micro, but I don't know. I'm a big proponent of the 14-14 because you get your queen out a little bit faster. Usually the 13-12 player makes lings first. See, like, Andy Rob's mineral count's so low, whereas Psycho can get that queen. He does start the queen. So that Larva Inject is going to pop off like a minute faster, and that's going to be 4 more extra sets of lings. So
Yeah, but the small window where Andy Rob needs to micro perfectly, it's the small window when he'll get speed a little bit faster than Psycho. So if he can surround all the links while he has the speed kicking in and Psycho doesn't have it, it can be really
okay, so
it can be
Andy
game
Rob's
ending.
lings are spotted by Psycho. Smartly, he takes the ramp in a great position so that speed won't have an effect. These green lings here from Andy Rob won't be able to get up and surround.
And actually he has less links right now. And he
Yeah,
will
so
have
Andy
a
Rob's
queen also.
pulling back temporarily. He might be just finding a sweet spot for those banelings to morph in. Stays a little bit far away.
Alright, that's a lot of that's a lot of Banes. And Banes
window
also
you're
for
talking
Psycho.
about- Yeah, defensively here. That window you're talking about with the speed might not have an effect. He might only get 2 lings for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Andy Rob is starting a Roach Warren, or Psycho starting a Roach Warren here.
I'm not sure about the Rotron because depending
Ooh,
on
banelings come up. The links are not micro. Okay, they're safe. Let's see if that queen can get into this. He can't. The drone's being pulled.
Oh, a bad micro there, bad micro.
Oh, no drones go down. Great hit there.
No
Psycho.
drone.
Looks like these lings can't take that baneling on. He loses so many lings, but looks like he's going to be able to hold off. He's got 4 banelings and lings to support. 4 lings are being streamed across the map from Andy Rob. 2 banelings are getting by. Drones are not being pulled in a huge connection. Yeah, just massive connection there. So some drones do go down, while Andy Rob, his drone line has gone unscathed. These units from Psycho have not been really used for the defense.
So 5 worker killed.
Another Baneling goes down for
More Bane.
1 link.
He
So Psycho really had a good idea, but he's not executing it.
Yeah, and his like units were standing like not moving in the spot like without any micro. I'm not sure if he get caught off guard with that 13-12.
Okay, Andy Rob is droning. This is a good decision. He sees the roaches on the ramp. He knows he's not going to break it. He's opting to go for the drones here. Knows he has an economic advantage with that Baneling connection. Yeah, I don't see Andy Rob pushing it too much, so that's good decision by him.
The thing here is Psycho could go for all-in roaches that could hit at a good timing, but he's trying to get back on drones. So Andy Rob's gonna be okay for a while to drone
A
up.
spore crawler? Andy Rob is making a spore crawler. Interesting enough.
I'm not sure if that's I think it's a misclick.
Might have been trying to make a spine there for defense because he is opting to go in a more defensive posture with an extra base and droning. So maybe just a misclick, but might come in handy if he decides to go Mutus.
Right, so
No
we
second
see
base on the way.
Oh,
Those Banelings won't be able to get back in time,
oh yeah.
but
Yeah,
Andy Rob withdraws.
Yeah.
So Andy Rob's playing it smart. He's like, okay, you can move across the map with those roaches that are a little bit stronger, but your economy is going to be destroyed if you choose to go out. So he's
Yeah.
playing very smartly here.
And with those link, he can just like posture there. When Psycho is trying to move out, he can just surround. He doesn't need to attack. He just needs to make Psycho pull back. But if he can get out the Bane, he can surround all those roaches and kill them.
Yeah, he can just run circles around these roaches, but
He will get caught. Oh,
more
all
links
right.
are coming out. So it looks like, yeah, he is going all in. He just droned up a little bit to get, some lings that will be able to flat out later. Not putting on gas anymore, so looks like it's going to be pure lings after this.
And did Psycho forget upgrades? Oh no. Okay, my bad. He has them.
What upgrades?
Speed.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it looks like Andy Rob's in a good position here. There's only 5 roaches here. A lot of banelings coming up, a lot of lings. Once that baneling's out, it's done.
Alright, he'll get surrounded. You need to move back, detonate the Banes, and then surround him again.
Alright, yeah, massive lings coming out, just pumping out pure lings, which I don't think 5 roaches can really do much. Like,
Oh, he had to take the ledge, but he moved up. Alright, he needs to pull back. Andy Rob needs to pull back. If that will have been a spine, it'll help a lot. I think he has enough to hold right now.
These Banelings should be, once those roaches and wings are followed up with that, they should be attacking. And oh, great.
Great. He will be able to hold.
Yeah,
He will
there's
be able
wings
to hold. Yeah.
still coming across the map though from Psycho. Let's see if this is enough to reinforce it. Last roach goes down. Okay, so looks like we're about even on armor supply, but he's not superior economy. Looks like that should be game.
And GG's called by Psycho.
Yeah, great really decision there to take that extra base and drones from Andy Robb. So good game played by him.
But I think Psycho is opting to stay in the game.
He is taking that base, so it looks looks like he called that a little bit too prematurely. Some mind games going down. Calls good game, and
Yeah.
then expands. Maybe Andy Robb is just gonna like blow up all his Banelings and like kill his hatchery. But unfortunately for Psycho, that did not happen. Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
usually, so for people watching that might not know, if you call GG and you don't leave, usually it's considered BM. In this case, I'm not sure if that was an early GG that he retreated off. I don't think.
It's not BM. It's I think if you're in Andy Robb's shoes and then you call GG, that's bad manner. But I mean, Psycho maybe called GG and then said, you know what, I want to fight it out. I'm not going to give up.
Yeah, but usually
the follow-up response might have been a little bit. You got to finish it, champ. That might be a little bit patronizing. So, he's just opting for more units here.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll let it slide. But Andy Robb right now is taking his third base. Is supply block a little bit? Is he producing? Yeah, he's producing 4 overlords, so he will go for a good push because he has a lot of minerals. He can afford to make mass links and then roaches.
Okay, Psycho gets a scout, sees the lair, sees an Evo chamber, and almost saturated second base here. Andy Robb's not getting any upgrades with that though, with that Evo chamber, so it looks like he's just opting for units. We'll see if he goes into Spire after this, because there's no Roach Warren either. Yeah, I'd be really surprised if Andy Robb were to lose this, but
he'll need to change his tech path.
yeah, and since Psycho's going for roaches, upgraded roaches, I don't think he can come back. Maybe if he went Muta, some players react terribly to Muta, like myself. You can like snipe some overlords, keep the opponent back on the back foot while you expand. But if you're going for roaches, it's just a numbers game, and I think Andy Robb will clearly win that battle.
Yeah, if you look at the drone count, it's been 40. Like, Andy Robb has had like a whole base mining for a couple of minutes way before Psycho, and
Good
he's
decision here from Andy Robb. He's going for the Spire.
yeah.
That's basically saying like, there's no way I'm losing this game. Even if you go Mutas, I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna have the third base with those gases. So just playing a very wide game. You could just try and go for the jugular here, but this is a very conservative and smart choice.
Oh, and look at this base drop in his base, taking like half of his
here.
mineral line. Yeah.
Very, very good play from Andy Robb. He likes those drops. We've seen him use them in the past versus Protoss. I mean, it's only 25 gas and a couple minerals for that Dropper Lord. And usually you catch your opponent off guard because he's holding that ramp, he feels safe, he's not really paying attention. All of a sudden you lose half your drones.
Yeah, I actually like to do that when I feel a little bit behind. And like, you know where you're playing Roach Hydras, this is Roach Hydra, and like everybody is standing in there, you cannot move in, so I like to Bane drop there.
Okay, Andy Robb following up with another drop of just pure lings. Might morph those into Banelings once they hit the ground, but this might be a good timing because his army's moving out from Psycho.
Andy Robb did show his mutas, so Psycho knows now. He'll only make 1 4 per base. I'm not sure if that's enough because on his ramp he doesn't have any protection.
Yeah, and Hydralisk then goes down, so Well, he's just trying to not die here. Like, really, those mutas are just going to be so much of a pest that this army can't do anything. Like, you move this army across the map, it just dies.
Yeah, and Psycho tried to do that, but if you were there, they'll have 3 hits the whole way walking back.
Yeah. So, just a matter of slowly dying to psychotic sins. Just a matter of time before the game's called again. But I do like the spirit from him. He's trying, he's not giving up. That's
Yeah.
a good call by him. Maybe a little bit BM, but
He's taking a good position to defend his base, but sadly he doesn't have enough drones anymore. Andy Rock taking out the only structure.
4 Hydralisks are on the way. The ground army will be cleaned up, but more reinforcements are pouring in. 4 Hydralisks need to go muted. The Hydralisk then is dead. No chance of production here, so 4 Hydralisks are getting
And the army flooding. And Rock is flooding the road. 4 Hydras, but that's not good enough. And GG's called again. And Rock
there we
takes
go.
the first win. Alright, you'll have to remind me to put down the sound. I noticed when we were like in the big final engagement that my sound wasn't lowered. So it might be a bit too loud, guys. I'm sorry.
And Fel Gundy's on, so if we need another diamond player, he's available. Okay. I'd say Andy Robb looked strong in that game. Was wise and prudent to, drone up there and not push it, try and end the game so early, and mix in a couple of different techniques, couple different tech pathways, really to cover all his bases. If it were an even game, maybe he'd get, punished for that. But since he's ahead, that was a great call by him. So SIClan is up 1-0 early in this matchup. Beethoven is going to be the next player, it looks like, for DRKAPP. I'm getting a little bit of white noise from you.
Oh. Alright, I'll try.
It's not terrible, it's just more so than before. Did you play it all today?
Yeah, I played one game. ZVZ.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Nice.
What did you expect? Kidding.
You're a ZVZ master now.
No, I'm not really that good, but I'm happy that this season I'm not doing that much ZVZ yet.
Yeah, you might be able to see more Terran on the ladder because of the recent patch. Maybe Terrans are coming out of their little rock they're hiding under, and yeah, we might see more Terrans on ladder. David Kim's post today was they're going to buff mech,
Nice.
like siege tanks.
No, buff? What?
Buff it.
Buff? No.
And perhaps get rid of the dropper tank though. So they
Yeah.
might not have tank evacs anymore. But
It was a good one.
But they
You
will
don't mind
have.
if I join the cast?
that's fine.
Cool.
Alright,
We're just talking about balance.
yeah.
Alright, somebody has yet to join.
Dalek,
Right
we-
in front of me, I mean, it works.
Dalek,
Yeah, what's up?
we might need you to play because Zesty is not on right now, so I'm not sure. Like I told him we had a Clanwar, but
Cool.
if
I was just telling Staccato I wanted to play.
You always want to play. It's like your cocaine. Yeah, I think Psychotic Sinner's problem that last game is he had the units, he had every tool necessary to take that on. He had queen, everything. But his queen was out of place, wasn't plugging up that little hole, so the banelings easily walked through.
Yeah.
Like, he took a defensive posture so that whenever the Banes came in, he had very little time to react. And then he wasn't using his units. He had banelings and he had lings, but they weren't microing him.
Yeah, and basically also he like what you want to do is not put your Bane right at the ledge because you don't have vision there. So if he sends one ling up, you don't have time to react. But he retreated too far. Also, he retreated all the way to his base, and after that he didn't move either because he didn't have it hotkeyed, or he was just like injecting in his base or something else. So I think it's a matter of timing and reaction time.
Alright, I say for the hell of it, we try the intro music. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the triple cast. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
2 is the natural number, but I think 3, like, us 3 are pretty good at, like, casting together, so I don't think it really makes any difference.
That's true. I just have my stream going right now, and I can just keep quiet and let you guys cast it.
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
no,
The
you
other
don't
way.
have to.
I like our like how we cast together. Like we made it. Alright, so Zesty's on, so you won't be able to play that. Like.
Can we just kick him from the clan for now?
I don't know, we have a lot of Zerg, so if... I don't even know if it'll come to that, but if it does...
No,
it doesn't matter.
he's here. Zesty just messaged me.
Damn it.
But we might have a surprise as far as races go later in the
Yeah,
Clan Wars,
that's
so-
what I heard. We'll see.
little birdie. So the grapevine, you know, whereas the grapevine
Someone's
is,
gonna have a race surprise.
they're going to be a little bit trans racist here.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that. I'm getting hard.
A little tranny here.
Gojiro's playing Terran. That's a surprise.
All right, another platinum versus platinum, Zerg versus Zerg.
Beethoven
On
versus
Pryon
Andy Robb.
terraces. Most notable, its gold bases. Okay, on the top left, representing DRKAPP, it is the Red Zerg, Beethoven.
And on the bottom right, the green SIClan representative, Zerg, Andy Robb.
Opting for the same build. Now, on this map, I really like this decision because really the player who can establish a goal base first is usually the victor. So if he's able to put on some pressure, meanwhile expanding, that's a great decision. But Beethoven is going for that early pool as well.
So we see an exact copy of the first match where Andy Robb went 13-12 and Beethoven went 14-14.
What do you think of this? I think that Beethoven ends up being a little bit ahead since he gets a little more autonomy after this, maybe?
Yeah, I think, yeah, because going 14-14, I don't think you get behind that much. But it's the Bane timing and the speed timing. Like we said in the other game, Andy Robb has a small window when he has speed faster than Beethoven. So
But
if
he opted to not go queen though, so that's a huge change. And he's
Yeah.
also his workers are bugging out. Okay, they're normal now. He's not going for that queen. Beethoven's queen will actually be sooner, so we'll see. The Baneling Nest is going down earlier for Andy Robb, so his speed and Banes are just going to be out a little bit earlier. Let's see if he chooses to expand off of this once realizing his opponent also went aggressive.
I don't like this toy shot from him, but we'll see what happens.
From who?
Andy Robb. He's going to have no fallback point from this. This is all pretty all in.
I think what I usually do is I open aggressive like this, but I also take an earlier base.
I'm planning on expanding, I guess, so.
Yeah, and you know it's forcing Beethoven to be defensive here with this spine crawler. So I think Andy Robb has a window where he shows his banelings, shows his earlier speed, and then expands. But if he doesn't take that advantage, I think he will fall behind.
But he has
There
huge.
are-
But guys, he has a huge advantage right now because his Banes are done and the Bane Nest of Beethoven gonna finish a little bit later.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
he has
These Banelings
a
can
queen
do
in
some good
position.
damage.
He has a queen in position. He has reserve lings, and he has a spine crawler. So with good micro and focusing of the banelings, I don't think Andy Robb can get too much done.
Yeah, but
And
Andy
last
Robb
case-
needs to attack right now. He's waiting too much.
Oh, the wall stopped. He stopped the wall.
Oh, the wall is open. The wall is so
And
open right now.
Roach Warren does go down for Beethoven, so this is a smart decision too, but neither player is opting to expand. And another spine. This is a little bit too defensive here.
The
Maybe.
queens. Oh, the
We'll
queens
see
will
what-
not get into position at the right time.
Yeah, the
Going
banelings
straight.
are walking right through.
straight
Good
for the-
drone pull here. No banelings or no drones really going down. Looks like nothing. He loses nothing. That's a great defense there by Beethoven.
Looks like there was 3 drones that went
Yeah.
down there, but not enough to even up the count. Or it did
Okay.
even up the worker count completely.
Alright. A layer's going up, Roach Warren, and that spine is finishing up. So I think he's just going one base all in here with roaches. And since Andy Robb hasn't teched up and is just now expanding to a blue base, this might be what Beethoven needs to hit a timing.
Oh, close to good shot. Damn.
A good Bane hit.
Okay, that Baneling goes down. That's good micro there from Beethoven. Is able to get a scout off, sees no layers, sees no Roach Warren, sees that the base is just now going up.
And then he drones up. I thought Beethoven was going to build a million roaches there.
Yeah, he's sending a drone down. He's going to take a base here. This isn't
Alright,
horrible.
that's
He's
a
just
little late game.
he might be waiting for roach speed. But really, Beethoven just has an advantage here. He has a lot of workers. He has more army. Andy Robb just had that earlier hack.
But he doesn't have that much more workers, so I think it's pretty even now. I like Beethoven position right now, but he's taking a later expansion. So
But
if
he is supply blocked here too. No overlords on the way. Or I guess
he just made
he's
one,
fine.
yeah.
Okay.
But if he doesn't pressure Andy Robb with the advantage he has right now, the game might go the other way. We'll have to see. I think it's gonna even up because neither of them has any army to attack right now.
That sounds really
I-
weird on.
I like Beethoven's position much better. He's got that early layer with roach speed finishing. He has a huge gas bank with 2 gases going. Andy Robb does not. Only now taking that roach warren and that second gas. So while his economy might be slightly better now, if Beethoven can jump on the fact he has 300 gas and roach speed, that's going to be a really deadly timing.
Yeah.
+1 is started too, so maybe he's just waiting for that timing, which an Evo Chamber is just now thrown down, so he will have a window here.
Yeah.
Let's see if he takes advantage of it.
And if you look at Andy Robb's second gas, it just finished. He's going to
Yeah.
be very, very low on gas. I don't even think he can get the roach count to hold if Beethoven decides to push.
Alright, Beethoven's opting for overlords, no more drones. I would like his position so much better if he stopped droning. Like, he's going to keep droning, but if he just made units now, I think he'd be in such a good position.
As it is, he's falling further and further behind.
Who,
Yeah.
in the drone count.
Beethoven on just like his army strength, because Andy Robb has a larger drone count, which just means he's getting closer to being even as the game goes on.
I really
Yeah.
like. Beethoven has 3 Ravagers out to snipe overlords. He has defensive spines and queens, so
But you need 4
I like
Ravager to snipe Overlord.
Well, there's the fourth
Oh
one
yeah, the
coming up.
fourth.
Alright,
one.
okay.
You can still snipe with 3. It just takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, he's stopping at 8 drones on his natural. It looks like okay, this is a great job. He's pumping out 8 roaches. He has his raptors. He's moving across the map. Snipes 1 overlord. Looks like Andy Robb doesn't have any roaches out. This is just this is game right here.
Yeah, this is the perfect timing. Right when he needed to strike, he's hitting.
Yeah, plus
Andy
1. He's
Robb
just
is-
like 10 seconds away from finishing.
Yeah.
Andy Robb does have 4 gases going, but he just got those.
And 4 roaches are in production, so the numbers are just
But he's losing.
greater.
Yeah, but he's gonna lose 2 more overlords. He's gonna be supply block, and that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty much game there. Really smart by Beethoven. You know, he didn't overdrone. He made 8 drones on his natural. Got that earlier gas and really took advantage of it.
But we'll see how the reaction. Good split there. He needs to micro his road so they get a lot of stuff to throw
Yeah,
about it.
this is game. Andy
Yeah.
Robb's not doing the best micro, but even if he had perfect micro, spines is too late, the gas is a little bit too late. Everything's just a little bit too late.
And
So
yeah,
basically Beethoven can close his eyes and take like so it looks like DRKAPP will tie this here.
more roaches. GG's call by Andy Robb. DRKAPP takes the win.
Yeah, I think Andy Robb had a good start to that match. If he had just expanded to the gold base while he had his opponent making spines and hiding in his base, he could have pulled ahead, but maybe not capitalizing as well as he could have. I don't know, Zane, if you see an opponent making multiple spines and early roach warn, what's your normal response?
I think I will have react like A-Rob, but making defensive roaches before and making sure I'm scouting when he's getting out to make sure because he had the better economy in my opinion. I like his position a bit more, but he drone up a little bit too much and like getting those overlord killed. He had 3 overlords that were killed. That's hurt a lot because that's when he was beginning to produce.
I think the game was over. I don't think Beethoven needed to drone there, that second base. He had like 300 gas in reserve. So I think if he just makes a couple overlords and then pumps out like 8 roaches.
Yeah.
Or what is that? That's 12 roaches. So 800 or 300 gas makes 12 roaches. He makes 12 roaches. Once they all pop, just move and he wins. But I don't know. That's a strange map.
Oh, yeah, that's.
So, who is going to be our racy guy?
Who knows? It could be anybody.
Is Gajiro changing races? Are you changing races, Gajiro? Are you being racy?
But who's next?
Either you or Gajiro. Gajiro, you want to go
I'll go
next, or do you
Gajiro
want
next.
Takata?
Paxton is.
After Paxton, I mean.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
Cool. Cool. I like the time. You're my son.
Alright, I forgot. Sorry guys, I forgot to lower my sound. It's done now. So you should be able to hear us now. Alright.
Arena. Alright, let's do our Korean introduction voice.
Alright.
Zane does Beethoven, and Dalek, you do the other one. Okay, spawning in the top left, representing DRKAPP, it is the Red Zerg!
Beethoven.
And spawning in the bottom left of Arena, SIClan's representative, the Yellow Terran, it is...
Pak Kong.
Nice.
Dun dun dun! Okay. Notable things about this map, obviously your little rush corridor, the express lane, the highway, to the opponent's base. And just off to the right there's the rock barrier. which later in the game can be broken down for more favorable exchanges. Yeah, so for Zergs on this map versus Terran, you see a lot of slow roach pushes, possibly mixed in with Ravagers.
And usually what we see
Very
from
possibly, very possibly.
and what we see from Terran also to keep Zerg at bay with his lings or slow units is putting down a supply depot right here. You can block the pathway right there with one supply depot.
Yeah, Protoss usually put a pile in there too if they're
Yeah.
feeling cheeky enough, but we'll see if he opts for that. Looks like he's going to get the standard opener with gas. We'll see if he opts for link speed or possibly an earlier Roach Warren.
And we see from Paxton a normal opening going Reaper first. We have to point out on this map you have island with the gold base that it's rarely taken, but if it can be secured, I think it can help to get air faster to the other base, and you have another gold base that can be taken as a hidden base also.
Okay, Paxton opting for that earlier factory. Maybe a tank follow-up. I'd see a lot of Terrans going for that one tank early to kind of let them get that
Perhaps it's
second base
Ghost.
up.
Just saying, we've seen Paxton play. Perhaps he's going Ghost.
Oh,
Could be a possibility. Would be very surprised, but certainly. Are you talking about that cloak ghost rush?
Yeah, but it's not. You've seen him building a reactor.
Okay, that Reaper's gonna get trapped. Unfortunately for Paxton, will he get? He will not get away. Okay,
like,
good micro there from Beethoven.
and he didn't scout that much. He went the wrong side, so he didn't see the pool, so he didn't see that speed was going, which was kind of bad actually. Losing your first Reaper and seeing nothing, not doing any damage also.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of lapse of concentration there, but we have the tech lab coming up on the factory. Let's see if a tank's going to be produced here soon.
And the tank is going down.
So no real signs of aggression here from our Zerg player, opting just to drone heavily. I like that decision. The second CC is only halfway done for the Terran.
And we
Pretty
see
standard
also
game.
Starport. Yeah, Starport is going down right now.
Early layer though. This is pretty surprising.
And early Spore also.
And Roach Warren. So maybe he's afraid of Banshees or Liberators. We'll see if that will come in handy. Looks like it's just going to be a medevac here first from Paxton.
So we might see the tank drop, tank micro, or either it's only a defensive medevac. We'll see. A lot of possibilities here, guys.
Beethoven got an earlier layer last game too. Not like early, but for the type of game that was being played, he opted for that earlier layer, but only opted to get roach speed. So I don't know if
we
we'll
have a
go.
timing attack coming out.
Yeah. And it looks like for the defense we have 3 queens out and 10 lings in production. So
And also Beethoven had one link there, so he saw Paxton moving out.
yeah. So Terrence can abuse
First
this
hit.
position really well. He has to kind of focus on the medevac when possible. These roaches are gonna. Yeah, I think he'll be able to clean this up pretty easily.
A second
They
tank
need
though.
focused on that medevac. Yeah, it's gonna get surrounded here. He doesn't have a second medevac to withdraw, so it looks like he will lose a lot of units.
But we see here the small micro between the ledges,
Okay.
making the Zerg run around. But Zerg
The
had
Queen's
too
got
much in
good
it.
shots off on that medevac. That's really the key component of that. If that medevac's low health, they're just gonna withdraw. Otherwise, they'll just keep picking you apart. So that's good micro by Beethoven.
Yeah.
Roach is being added on here. Roach speed just now started, so I think he might just skip, +1 and go straight for, Roach attack. Although on this
Yeah.
map, Roach speed isn't all that necessary, but it will help out.
But Paxton is preparing for that counter. He has 1 Liberators, 1 more tank going down the bunker.
Okay, this is an all-in. Okay, he stopped producing drones. He's only producing roaches. 10. I mean, I did a similar build with 2 gas, but he's going for 3 gas. So this is looking like an all-in, a Roach all-in. Two tanks are in position. They get some good shots off from those Ravagers. Liberator is sieged up, and he has fortified the position with a bunker. So this is looking good for Paxton initially, but more Roaches are going to be piling on.
Yeah, the Ravager got sniped off at the beginning there, so he won't have quite enough to shoot out that Liberator or even tanks.
Yeah, he might need to add on some Ravagers here, but he's opting to go for the third base. So maybe seeing that there's bunker, Liberator, multiple tanks. I'm not going to break this right now. Let's just get that third base up. It might be a little bit of an afterthought, but it's better than just sacking all your units.
We saw a little bit of a spread of links, which is nice. We'll see the third base timing. And no third base on the way for Paxton.
Now he hardly even has his natural saturated. Only 7 workers total plus mules.
Yeah, but
Not
if you look at
looking
the Zerg like was down in drones. He's just now caught up. So, you know, investing in that many units so early and not even saturating your second base, like I'd say the Terran was in a better position through that engagement. So,
That makes sense, yeah.
but Zerg's gonna be able to get some more drones up here with that third base finishing up, and he is opting for the Spire too. I don't know if we highlighted that.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
very nice creep spread by this by Beethoven, by the way. Look how far it is already in every direction.
And he's taking on the
Yep.
rocks too, so he might be able to extend that highway even further.
Spire's on the way. Spire is almost done, but not much gas to go with it.
Yeah, we don't see a third base coming out of our Terran player here. Maybe just trying to get defense set up in case a roach attack comes, but he might just fall too far behind. Double
Yeah.
upgrades are coming down from the Zerg and a infestation pit here, so
And we
yeah, our
said,
Zerg is... we saw a drop come down. Looks like the medevac will go down to that Spore Crawler. Marines go down, not too much accomplished here for Paxton.
yeah, and Beethoven was prepared. He has his roaches there prepared early in the game. The thing is, without a third going down for Paxton,
Okay, it goes
his
down
main
right
is
now.
but his main is getting mined out soon, so it was the right timing to do that.
Okay, he's gonna put that supply depot down like you said he would on that little highway there. But I don't know if he scouted the rocks being down, so Paxton's just saying like, I'm gonna be defensive, macro up, but I mean that's probably gonna work against him here because Beethoven could go for Hive and he has superior tech, so the more Paxton waits, I don't like his position.
And I think we'll see ultras kind of soon because Beethoven went meta upgrade instead of going attack upgrade, so the roach were just for defense or early pressure, but he's tech switching right now, like you said with the mutas, and we don't. Alright, he just morphed his hive.
See, I don't like this too much from Beethoven. He's kind of like doing what Buell did versus Classic in the Blizzard Finals last year.
Yeah.
He's getting a little bit of everything, and then Classic just like hit a timing and shoved his units down his throat and just annihilated him. So if he can get more time, he's perfect. Like he's gonna win the game, but he is a little bit vulnerable.
And there's a drop going to the right side, which I think is... Well, Mutalists are up. The drop shouldn't do much damage, to be honest.
Yeah, we have 5 Mutos, which is a perfect amount for drop defense. The Paxton is opting just to sit back here in macro, so time is his enemy.
But he did scout the early third base, so I guess he's falling a little bit behind. And with that spread, creep spread, he should see if Paxton's trying to drop either of his base.
Vehicle weapons +1 is being upgraded along with armor and attack. So the Terran is looking for that later game like we all suspected, but Hive is just now finished. Like this is a terrible spot to be in for Terran.
We've got 22 workers up on Zerg, so Terran is
No,
not
like,
in a
look
good
at-
place.
Look at that static defense. Like he must be orgasming right now.
No, I'm not. Look at that drone caught eating that spine crawler.
Oh no. Yeah, it's not going to be the most efficient, but he's like, as long as they don't die, like. it'll serve
And
its
Paxton
purpose.
doing a good job with his seeing the army army size also.
This Ultralisk Cavern is almost done, and Adrenal Glands has been started, so that's halfway done.
Alright, Terran's moving out for a big attack. The Baneling count, we've got 9. With good splits, I don't think that's enough to take out this Marine count.
Yeah,
And
he
the
needs to get
Liberators
those Liberators sieged.
Yes, exactly.
And
Get
he,
them sieged
are
ahead of time.
enough.
He's not getting them sieged. They're going to be taken
oh,
out.
he needs to split. He needs to split.
Oh, no
No.
splits either!
Those tanks are still in the air. And just a terrible engagement here for Paxton. He had all the tools.
But he got surrounded with the Banes, and the Banes like.
4 Banelings are rolling in. Yeah, not so great
And
splits.
not
He's fighting
splitting.
on creep. Yeah, that was Paxton's one chance, but little bio remains. Yeah, fighting on creep with unsieged tanks and Liberators is not the way to do it.
And the Ultras are just popping right now.
Oh, Ultralisk's done, but without
Yeah.
Titanus plating,
It
now's
won't
his
matter.
one time to kill them.
It won't matter. Liberators will get one of these Ultras, maybe? Not even.
No,
Oh.
they're on
Yeah,
creep. They're moving fast.
Yeah, this Chitinous plating is going to be done before the next engagement. It's just... looks like it's just going to be GG.
Yeah. Not even on besieging the Liberators.
Like, Paxton knew there was creep there. He could obviously know that Beethoven had vision, so his army was just sitting there, exposed on creep, without sieging or without spreading, which is very unusual. Yeah, so Ultra, 4 more Ultras, +3/+3 is on the way. Terran is just now starting +2/+2. Paxton tried, but you know, he just didn't hit that timing like he should have.
Had he microed correctly, he would have won. That was very close engagement, even as it was.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if he would have won there, but he certainly could have
Made more damage. at
even
least.
the game up. I mean, if he had reinforcements close by, yeah, he could have won the game, but there just wasn't the follow-up. He was kind of opting for longer, like he wasn't going all in off of it.
But there's
He
still
scans.
there's still a way for Paxton to kind of bring back the game. Is depending on his SimCity, and depending on
think-
Beethoven micro, he might go like right into the barracks and get hit by a
I
lot
think
of tanks.
his
So
only chance is praying to some deity that they can bless him and make his Ultralisk attack all the Banelings and Lings. If he does that, he might have a chance.
but it's
Um,
getting
but-
pretty scary right now. The Ultralisk count is pretty high. At 7 Ultralisk. Kind of planning is done.
5th base is up. Like, basically, Zerg late game is really strong. You have to hurt the Zerg in some way, or kill him before he gets to this point. Like, this point, there's just no chance.
And he's
Oh,
going
he's
on
moving
creep
out again.
He didn't see the army. He might be he
Oh,
gets surrounded
no,
and baited.
Not a good spot.
Yeah,
need to
these
split, we need to
Banelings are going to
split.
do massive damage.
Losing all his tanks.
Yeah, this is,
The Liberators will not siege up.
yeah.
Paxton
No
leaves.
GG,
No
just
GG.
leaves.
That's kind of what I expected as far as the ending to that game, but obviously a GG should have been called by Paxton. Maybe he forgot.
No, Patterson got crushed.
So great game by Beethoven. He realized Zerg Imba, late game Imba, so he really went that way. Took advantage of it.
Yeah.
Alright, is this Gajiro or Ducato first?
Yeah, he's already in the party too.
Yeah.
Alright, I can play.
Alright, Gajuriel's gonna be up.
Alright.
My Zerg vs Zerg is my weakest, but I'll give it a shot. Alright, I'll be back on after.
Alright, good luck, man. Alright. Darkness approach in the lead 2-1 versus us.
Mm-hmm. But we are powerful, and I'm our ace, right? No? Damn
No. No, it's Zesty.
it. Zesty's on? I don't see him on.
Yeah, he's on. But you're playing on the next clan war, so like tomorrow we have another clan war that you're not playing in.
Wait, why don't I see Zesty?
I see him, so he's on. You're playing on the the Clanwar on the 11th against Risen.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, yeah, you are, and you have to show up.
That's like, are you kidding me? That's like in forever.
Yeah, but last time you didn't show up, so I wasn't sure if I could count on you.
Well, what if I promote to Grandmasters by then? That's not fair.
Then we'll find some GM to you for you to play against. All right, the third game is gonna be Gojiro versus Beethoven on Lyrilac Crest. We'll have it under ZVZ.
Let's hope our Zerg beats their Zerg this time. Maybe we can get a peek at some of their diamond players. Right? Why do I not see Zesty?
Because it's Stella.
Oh, Stella. Okay.
See, he was there.
Hmm. Isn't he diamond?
Yeah, but he's master on his other account, so that's okay.
I don't know, man. I think he should play as our second diamond, and then I'll be our masters.
No, that won't work. All right, so we have on the bottom right, representing SIClan, the Teal Zerg Gojiro.
And spawning on top left corner, representing DRKAPP, Darkness Approaches, Beethoven.
Pew, 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 pew.
Now look at this mole on this hatchery. Alright.
Alright.
Gojiro, this is my worst matchup. He just goes double gas. Oh, single gas, but he's rushing for sure. This is all before Overlord.
Oh, geez.
Alright, so for you guys watching, you notice the placement here? If you look at the three geyser, the drones usually go for the straight path with this one, the closest to the base. So if you place your pool there, you'll delay the mining of the gas a little bit. You need to make sure that you draw a straight path line here and keep it free. So you place your pool the closest to that, but not right in front of it. You'll see when he'll be mining this base, he's gonna go around. All right, so both pool are done. We don't see any speed started yet, but all right. So they both started at the same time.
Exactly the same.
Oh wow, and if you look at the workers count, some reason Gojiro is 2 workers down.
Because he did a weird build.
Yeah, but he went for the Bane Nest also.
Mm-hmm.
And he produced more
True.
links. 2 more pairs of links, so those count for the missing drone there. Alright, we see a small fight here. Gojiro should win, taking the first kill. 1 link goes down. Behind that though, Beethoven's taking his expansion. Maybe not expecting early push. We'll see how he reacts to it. He did react really well.
He's gonna have to cancel.
Alright, that's a good delay for Gojiro.
2 for 0. Morphing that weak one to Baneling, perfect.
And 2 Bane in production for Gojiro. The Bane Nest is not even done for Beethoven, so that's the window where Gojiro can make a lot of damage and take the advantage in that game.
Speed just finished.
And the Queen is exposed. He's gonna get surrounded. The Bane's gonna get in to protect the links. Oh, alright, good micro there for Beethoven. And losing all his
Nice.
all the link went down. The Queen's gonna go down. Gojiro is in. 8 links in production, but that won't be enough. He's taking a lot of damage on the drones right now, doing a good micro to save them.
He already equaled up the drone count, and he has an expansion on the way in the back of this.
Alright, Gojira delayed. Alright, Beethoven's gonna have 1 Bane, Gojira's gonna have 2 Banes. So depending on the micro there, I'm not sure if he's gonna go. Alright, the links can go down. Going straight for the drone. He can detonate right now, doing a lot of damage. All drone on the side, up the side. Good split, but he will lose. Alright.
Nice, 5 workers.
Yeah, 5 workers.
And a lot of mining time.
Yeah. And mornings streaming around, streaming to the base. In the meanwhile, Gojiro did took his expansion, so he's a little bit ahead right now. You need to keep the pressure on because for sure Beethoven's gonna counter right now. He's not joining up too much, or only a couple drone here and there, so that's good. He won't die like to the counter.
Throwing down his expansion. I think that's going to be cancelled as well from Beethoven.
He does have Bane though. Does have 2 Bane. We'll see if he micro them well because Gojiro sent two links first. Going straight for the Bane. So good micro there. Didn't detonate yet. Good micro, keeping all his. 1 Bane goes down. The other should go down. All right, Gojiro is in, but 2 more Banes come down from the ledge. Alright, that's an intense ZVZ. A lot of lane micro. A good trade for Beethoven here. 2 Banes for 3. Gojiro's gonna lose his Overlord here, which oh no, he's saving it. Alright, that's good. Making more drones right now. Gojiro's way ahead. He has double the amount of drones and a little bit more.
Yep.
Good Bane.
Oh, nice Bane main.
Those Bane hit does a lot of damage actually to Beethoven because all his army, he only has that. He doesn't have that much drone. Gojiro now has 27
I think
drones to
Gojiro
12.
has just locked down. Roach Warren is almost done. Once roaches are out, there's nothing Beethoven can do, but he does have a small timing right in here. Maybe he can pick off a lot of workers.
And he does have a lot of Banes in production. Gojiro will need to move his queen forward a little bit. Oh, good hit, good trade.
Nice.
Good micro. Targeting down the Bane. 1 Bane go down, the other should go down without doing any damage. 2 more Bane in production though. Those 2 Bane can be sneaky. If they can go close to the ledge here and get up, he could take out the mineral line of the main.
No matter what he does, though, I don't think he can kill enough to even it out.
Yeah, that's true. Right now, the amount of drones is insane for Gojiro. He needs to split. All right, good split. Oh, nice micro. Those Banes didn't do any damage. Good micro from Gojiro. GG's call with the Beethoven.
Gojiro taking game 1, very well played.
It was a nice ZVZ. That showed actually how the perfect 13-12. Maybe not perfect, but a really good 13-12.
Yep.
Alright, so we'll have the first diamond player for Darkness Approach. Gojiro managed to bring it back even, so we're now at 2-2 for both clans.
That's right, you switched to Protoss.
Yeah.
I guess I'll at least get to watch my build,
Uh,
not play it.
Oh no! You spoiled it!
Gojiro, no, Gojiro lost.
Oh,
Yeah.
I spoiled it. Oh, no.
To Gojiro go Proto?
Oh, that's what you were talking about. I thought you were talking about Gojiro.
No, I was talking to Gojiro to mislead you because Gojiro didn't know that Decado might go another race, and you didn't know that I knew, so it was my
Oh,
bad.
yeah, so I thought you were talking about someone else, so I played along. That worked out, I guess.
Yeah, until you spoiled it.
Finally. Because when you and Gajiro are casting and it's like Karen and Zerg, like, I can't really say much, but I'll actually at least be helpful casting with Decado in the game.
Yeah, because
Because I'll
basically
be
it's.
able to explain his thoughts.
But he might not go your build. I don't know. That he might go full adepts.
Oh, he might not go my... Yeah, he's going my build.
All right, all right.
There's only
Oh,
one way you can turn a Zerg to a Protoss,
is it gonna
and
be?
that's to use my
I
build.
think Nebulous in the second diamond. Did Nebulous just join? That's gonna be nice.
Nebulous, can I please play? If Nebulous wins and like it's Zesty, and can I take his place and just rape Nebulous,
No,
please? I
no.
have to.
We have
Just
to.
one more time.
We
One
have.
more time.
We no. We have to follow the lineup.
Oh, Nebulous, the Nebulous.
All right. So now, all right. I'll call him Gal. Gal is picking his map. He's not sure which one yet. The ones left are orbital, central, runes of Ceres.
What's this best of?
Runes.
One.
I think right now, last season, I think he was like 70% against Terran. All right, so we'll have another ZVZ. Rune of Ceres is really depends on the spawning position, because if they're cross position, the distance is so far that
Keep talking. I gotta get water. Be right back.
all right, that a 13 12 like it's harder to pull off. But if they close position, that can get like you can get caught off guard. So we'll see where the spawn is gonna make I think a big difference in the strategy and under scouting also.
I got water. Back.
Alright, so spawning in the top left position, the Teal Zerg representing SIClan, Go Zero!
And also spawning on the left side, but this time on the bottom, we've got the Dark Legion's Gallery. Gallery?
Yee!
Yeah!
Alright, so I was just talking about the spawning position that can change the game a lot. We
Mhm.
see here Goshiro opting for a safer build, not safer build, greedier build.
Whoa, 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 moment of silence while these overlords kiss.
And now we'll see how
Alright,
he
what were you
reacts.
saying?
Because he went for the hatchery first, even seeing the spawning position, he still felt confident to go hatchery first. In the meanwhile, Gallery went 14-14.
This is going to be very hard for Gajiro to hold off.
But it's holdable. It's holdable.
Mhm.
But you like one mistakes and like basically you're getting behind slowly, and depending on what tech pad you choose, like you're losing slowly. But if you
Yeah.
defend it really well, then obviously you're ahead because you have an expansion mining a little bit more, and yeah, you can choose your tech pad. So we'll see how
And
that's pan out.
he'll be able to start dealing with it immediately. He does see it. He knows what's happening now, so he'll start to defend him appropriately. Probably throw down some spines at each bases.
Yeah, Spine. He should go Bane first so he can defend. Uh, I'm not sure what. Alright, not I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure where Gal's gonna go. If he goes for the expansion and Gojiro for Bane first, that might not be the good choice. I think he need to move up and get some drone kill, but we'll see how that does pan out. The links are already underway. The spine went down. No Bane nest yet. Bane nest. Alright, the Bane nest just down. Gojiro producing six links to only
Enough
4
to
links.
defend for now.
Gal only has 6 link too. Alright,
If
more on the way.
Gajiro
More
just
on the
built a
way.
spine in his natural, he's way ahead. I don't think that's what he's going for. Oh, look at Gallery now. He is actually droning up.
I think Gojiro has enough to defend here.
But Gajiro doesn't have speed on the way. I think he's going for a Roach defense. It's gotta be. Or is it a lot of lings without speed?
Yeah, slow link can be a defend.
This drop, Baneling drop.
Yeah.
He has enough wings, but there's no speed.
That's a nice strategy.
And he's smart and stuff.
We'll see. I don't think Gojiro will know. Is he?
Might-
Is he? Oh, he need to drop the Baning first. If he's going for the
Yeah.
drop on top of the drone, Gojiro need to be paying attention there. Let's watch his vision. Gojiro. Oh no,
Gojiro.
Gojiro's going
Come on,
injecting.
Gajiro.
Gojiro is
Gojiro.
injecting right now.
Oh my
no,
god.
Gajiro. Oh no.
No.
No, 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 no. Yes, yes, yes.
No.
GG.
No.
He needs to counters.
Not totally attack.
He has a lot,
Oh, that was hilarious.
but he's down 7
Sorry.
workers against 23.
No speed done from Gajiro here.
It's only like
I was watching as his vision. He was injecting and working on his natural. Good micro there. Oh no, alright, good micro. Didn't lose that much lings. Still have 2 Bane lings. Those 2 queens are exposed, they're gonna get surrounded and the Banes hit all the... Alright, that's the window where Gojiro need to make damage, a lot of damage.
Nice.
Alright, 2 queen went down, but he didn't do any damage to the mining of Gal.
No, he didn't.
Did he drone up behind that?
He's been trying to, but he's still down by 5 workers.
it's not bad.
Alright.
Though. It's not
Yeah,
bad at all.
that's
It's
good.
not the worst time.
He has a good defense right now. So yeah, he managed like to get the better of it. But on the tech, he's really behind. Gal already has his road for him.
Oops. Toward the end of that, I went from no, no, to wanting to see it happen. So I was like, yes, yes.
Somehow, I think Gojiro like is back in the game. He's a little bit behind in tech, but losing that much drone in the beginning of the game, I think Gal didn't take the opportunity to kill Gojiro.
No, he didn't. They are exactly equal, and we're okay. Got one up by Gaul now, but this game is actually neck to neck again.
Yeah,
So there's a tech lead for Gallery, Gal.
but he only
Big
has
one,
like one rush warren up ahead. So
And Layer.
So I think Gal's gonna have the advantage because he can push sooner. But if Gojo managed to hold, I don't know what's gonna happen. It's really even right now. The lair is also done for Galori, but he didn't start his. Alright, he's starting the speed Glyle reconstitution right now. They're still on 2 gas. Gojo was putting 3 gases. Alright, we see a push. Gao is moving out right now. With a handful of roaches, 4 roaches, 5 banes, and 4 lings. Oh, nice micro. Alright, so now
Very well done there by Gishiro.
he should be able to defend. His roach are out. He has a spine there, lings and banes. He should be able to hold. And also he has a queen. But he needs to spread those overlords just not to make Ravager shot. Alright, the second spine is done. Going straight for the Ravager. Alright. God has to retreat now or regroup. God
Wow,
is
this
slightly
turned
ahead
out to be a
again
pretty
in
even
drone
thing.
count. Going for his third base. That's where he could lose. If he goes to a bit too greedy, trying to saturate that third base, Gojiro is still on 2 base, so the only thing he's making is only roaches. If Gallery drone up too much, he might lose the game. Alright, we'll see the first engagement here. Should be able to hold. A lot
Yeah,
of
Gallery has a lot more roaches,
Yeah.
and he has speed, which is really bad. I don't think Gishiro should have moved out without speed against speed roaches.
he will lose a lot of roaches moving back, but that's a better move. If he engage right now, he lose everything. So he need to sacrifice those roaches. Alright, the earlier count right here, that's where we see Gallery making a better army. And getting a good concave. He has a lot of roaches. I think it's too much.
Yeah, this
Gojo's
is
pulling the
GG,
boys.
way too much.
But he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough roaches. Alright. A lot of drone
We
went
just
down.
did.
GG's called. Gotta be
Alright.
I don't want to play. I do, but I don't.
Alright. Let's see Ricardo in action.
Ugh. I'm so bad still though.
You're
Who's
so
Masters?
good, though.
Who's Masters?
Zesty. He's a Andy Rob's friend.
Oh. Yeah. I don't really know this that well. That's the problem.
Well, good luck. They're only diamond. What maps are available?
Central is available, and what's the other map? There's only one map left. Central and maybe only Central. No, there were 2. Orbital.
No.
Orbital.
Orbital and Central.
No arena.
No. Yeah, orbital. So let's say we do Central next game, alright? And
I've never played on such a protocol. Protoss would be interesting.
and then whoever loses this one wins, and then like if we need another game, can we just use any other map then?
Yeah, the pool is re-up, like it's revised.
Cool. Alright, I'm doing my build with parent. Oh, Protoss.
Yeah, I hate CVZ with a passion.
Yeah, but you like it was only like a matter of bad timing because I was watching your vision and I think you were injecting in your natural. So you choose to drop right in front of your in top of your drones, but somehow you managed to bring it back. But he was ahead in tech. So yeah,
Yeah, it's just I didn't see it and I'm retarded. Like I don't expect like when someone goes like 14-14, you don't expect them to invest in an Evo chamber and
yeah,
drop her Lord and dropping Baneling, so
that's actually a nice strategy though.
yeah, it is. The same thing happened to Bly versus Hydra. Hydra wasn't watching and lost half his drone line.
Oh okay, I thought Hydra went that. I like that's not Hydra style.
Like I hit so many units, I'm like, there's no way he's gonna kill me.
Yeah,
And then he just drops Banelings.
you did have the perfect defense though. All right,
Wow.
we have
Fucking like
on
the
orbital.
portrait and
Gaul versus Decado. Same portrait, but the difference is Decado went Protoss.
I wonder what we can expect out of Chicago's Protoss.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Isn't that experienced with Protoss, so Gallery might have an advantage.
But
We'll see.
but it depends. He never faced Decado, I guess, and never Dalek, so he never saw the build. Alright, spawning on the top right. The orange Zerg representing Darkness Legion. Gallery!
And in the bottom left of Orbital Shipyard, it is SIClan's new Protoss player, Decado!
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh,
Wonder why he chose this map. There might be something about it that really accents his playstyle.
I know what it is. Central Protocol is a piece of shit.
Yeah, especially versus Zerg.
So we got
Okay,
the early scout.
I've seen some Zergs do like cheeky 14-14s, but he's just opting for a standard hatch opener. Zane, have you ever tried that?
The what? 14-14 against Toss?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it in the beginning. It kind of worked well, but when they find out that if you make like 4 pylons, you're okay, then it didn't go well anymore.
4 pylons, well. Yeah, if they probe scout it though, it usually doesn't go so well.
Yeah.
Is this a second Nexus from Decado?
Oh my god!
Yeah. All right. So
Oh.
Decado has the same timing as our Zerg.
Let's see if the Zerg player can send a few links across the map, because that Overlord's not going to be there in enough time to actually make it count.
Oh, but Dalek, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in this build, in that case, it's better to go Forge first, right?
What?
Isn't in that case better to go Forge first? If you go 3
It is.
Nexus?
But we see. I mean, if you. Yeah.
No links.
I like it better, but he might have a different rendition of it. It's okay.
Oh,
Guys,
okay,
he's
yeah, that's
skipping
true.
on the links. He's just going into drones and queens, so he will not have that link scout.
Wow.
So actually, Decado, without scouting that much, he went like the perfect counter against that build. Like 3 hatch, 3 Nexus.
Ooh,
That's
and Gallery
pretty
sees
scary.
the forge. Maybe he might be a little bit paranoid. Doesn't send anything down. He has an Overlord there to spot if there's any cannons.
But he's not watching the other side, so Decado could have like cannon rush the other side. But Gallery doesn't care. He's going only drones.
Both guys being greedy, greedy little boys here.
No gas,
Right.
no links, only drones for both of them.
Looks like he is getting a safety cannon. So
Yeah,
this is starting to resemble
Oh,
Dalek's build.
it is, and
It's
the
also
green is
rising.
kind of
strong with
So surprising.
It's almost like they like spend time together or something.
But
almost. Not quite.
the thing is, after that, Dalek, if you can either stream, yeah, I think streaming is better. We were arguing. I was saying that Tempest build is actually really micro intensive, and Gojiro was saying that I was corrupted by you. So we kind of need to like show him that the build.
No, I'm sure that if you separate little pods of Tempest out, you can have a lot of micro. But it's just,
That's like saying, I'm sure if you separate Marines into different groups, you can micro them, but like, pretty much they're just a move, right?
Tempests are your slow ass, long distance shit that's supposed to sit over an army. If you only make Tempest, then I don't know.
All right, we'll see in this game. We'll see how.
super micro intensive.
I'm sure your style is, but naturally Tempests are supposed to be the slow moving accent to an
Build
army.
one or two. Yeah, they're supposed to be like you build one or two of them.
Yeah.
Oh, this Overlord, is he going to be able to get out alive?
I don't think
He
so.
will not.
Because he's gonna scout the other base and he gonna get caught by the cannon.
Unless
Yeah.
he has good vision and reacts really quickly, but it doesn't
React.
look like he will.
But in,
The cannon's looking!
It's got him.
but in
You
that
see the
case,
cannon like look at it first.
but in that case,
Oracle is on the way. It's almost to the base. No spores up yet. Has two queens in the third.
and only one queen on the natural. He's going straight to the natural.
Doesn't look like the queens are reacting. Alright, so looks like he will get some drone kills, possibly 6 or 7. Because that queen's so far out.
And he's
Alright,
not reacting.
I'm banking
either.
on 7 drones. How many you guys
3,
guess?
4, 5,
15.
15!
6, 7,
No, the
Eight.
drones!
9,
drones, you
9, 10.
Oh my god, this is a slaughter. Close your eyes, kids.
No,
under
no,
13.
go back! No!
Dude,
But that's not 15!
that's cool.
I guessed 15, damn it!
Alright.
Shit!
Let him play. Stop, like. Dude.
Sorry.
Okay, but meanwhile, our Zerg has a Hydralisk Den finishing. Roachborn, +1/+1 on the way. Looks like the worker count is 58 to 67, so the Zerg did take heavy damage there, but he is leading quite significantly in that drone count. Let's see if he's taking down these rocks, looking to get a fourth base possibly on the way. Meanwhile, researching Hydra boots. Yeah, I do like the Zerg's position there. He's got the tech, he's got the upgrades. I'm not sure, does Staccato have upgrades on the way?
Yeah. Plus 1
Yeah.
air.
Okay, +1 air on the way. Protoss is taking the fourth base as well.
And the
Quite
fleet beacon
early.
just finished. The fleet beacon just finished.
Okay, so if Takata can get this fourth base up, you know, he's in a better spot than the Zerg is.
Alright, the Oracle going back.
And Dakota like, I don't build this shit!
Alright, Changeling did come in. Did you see the fleet bacon? He did see the fleet bacon.
You did see it?
Yeah.
He's probably thinking
Yeah.
to himself right now, like, what, you know, is this eventually going to turn into? Because I'm sure he's probably not
More
faced too
drone
many
kill,
builds.
more drone kill.
Oh! Look at the critical! How many kills does it have? How many kills does it have? Woo!
Ah!
15.
Alright.
Saving the
Yeah.
Oracle at only 10 health and
Yeah, it was
no
14, not
shield.
15.
That's 15, look at him. 15.
Well, we're talking about the first attack. You were way off.
Yeah.
That was 12. I was even further off than that.
Okay, Infestation Pit and Lurker Den being morphed in for the Zerg player. +2 just started, +2 Carapace. So, if he's opting for that late game, he might be able to match Dakato's greed here. But a massive defensive line is coming down, trying to pinch off that side of the base. So what has galleries seen. He's only seen Stargates and Fleet Bacon.
But he didn't. But he didn't see any Tempest, so he might think Phoenixes with
Or
range
carriers.
upgrade. Yeah, or carriers.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So this is a different way than I play. Decado is actually getting Phoenix and Tempest instead of just Tempest.
Yeah. Really, I think
Ah, that was a mistake.
the key to gallery is going to be when he throws down that spire. Hydralisks, you think, are really good units, but they don't actually fight this air army. As weird as that sounds. You need a spire. The earlier he builds it, the better. But his scouting has been so lackluster. I mean, Lurker Hydra is good. It's a very strong composition against Protoss, but so many cannons and so many fortifications, he needs to just get greedy himself.
But the difference is the range. He can lift off all those lurkers, and he does have a lot of cannons, so he will delay the push for quite a bit. And in the meanwhile, with the Tempest, he can kill a couple Hydras without taking any damage.
Look at the creep spread from the Zerg player. Beautifully spread out throughout the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
This
pretty
is
good.
really going to help him in getting reinforcements. And those Hydralisks moves, I guess they move the same off creep, don't they, with that upgrade?
Yeah. Decado seeing the attack right now.
He's probably shitting his pants, actually.
Right?
Alright, moving in is the Zerg. Taking out a couple of those cannons. Tempests are far away, but at a slow rate.
That's a
Just
back.
mounting this entire Protoss defense. The Tempests have not gone down yet. Looks like this base will be forfeit for Decado. He will need to find a second plan. These Phoenix have been unused here. Looks like the Zerg is just
Wow,
content.
that's a lot more than I expected.
Goes in, snipes a hatch, and gets right back out. Or, Nexus, rather. If you look at the units lost tab, looks like they've lost about the same amount of
Yeah,
minerals here, but
a little bit more for Gal. A
However,
little
put
bit
this
more
into
for Decado.
perspective. At this point in time, Decado should be almost maxed out, especially since he wasn't harassed by the Zerg at all.
yeah, and he got that super greedy opener that he should have more units here. So let's see if these Tempests can bring back a game for him. He's
I
going to
think
lose two
Tempests gonna go
two
down.
Tempests. Yeah.
But
needs
he
to maybe
does have
keep
the
the Zerg
vision.
player.
Whoa! That'll work.
Zerg did split. Zerg did split.
Oh,
got-
Mothership Core goes down. Yeah, these Hydras are just doing so much work. The Tempests are rapidly trying to scramble back to defend this base.
Lose, bad.
These Phoenix need to lift these Hydras. They have to. He needs to lift all of them he can.
Alright, I think he will be able to defend.
Yeah, Corruptors are on the field though. This is just looking so much bad for the Protoss player. Just being outproduced.
And the Zerg army is moving way faster than the
Pylon!
Tempests.
Pylon!
Everything is going wrong for this Protoss player. He hasn't lost a big portion of his army. He's just gonna get outproduced eventually.
Losing his third base, that's gonna be
So I
bad.
hope Dusty is AFK right now.
Yeah, this is just not looking good. He took out two of his bases. The mining is going to be severely limited considering the mine is mined out. He is trading away some of his corruptors though. A little bit careless there, but
But he's doing so much damage.
yeah, it's just he's taking out his key buildings, taking out the
Alright,
entire
once
economy.
Tempest
basically.
managed to get out, he'll lose his target though. But I think he can hold that, but what's gonna happen after?
Yeah, looks like 10 more
Zerg
Hydras.
is on
8
5
corruptors
base
on
right
the way.
now.
Yeah. And he realized what he's facing, so he is responding correctly by getting corruptors. But this army is taken out.
Oh my god! I can't build enough pylons!
And this looks like the end. As the
This
Protoss
is over.
is self-destructing.
I
He
mean,
looks good.
Zerg just is streaming everything in.
It's like he's
Just-
streaming. He's like peeing in the mouth of the Protoss right now. This big orange line's coming right down the middle of the map, and there's nothing the Protoss can do
Wow.
about it.
I don't know. Look at the Tempest count that's still up.
That's certainly
I
true, and the
think
Zerg
in
is
defense-
not. He's not taking advantage of this 4-base economy, 5-base economy. So that supply is mostly in workers. Where is his units?
And the good thing is he kept the feed beacon, so he can crank out more Tempests.
He has one Stargate, and base is
Okay.
on the way. So while the Zerg looks vulnerable, all he needs is time.
But is he going to get it?
The slow-moving Tempest will be there in about 5 minutes. Let's see if they can do something.
Right?
Zerg will be on 3-3 by the time the Tempests get there.
Well,
Yeah.
2 of those 5 minutes have passed, apparently.
The army is small though for Zerg. He went for another expansion.
What is the Zerg doing? He has so much larva. If you look at the unit stat,
He doesn't have
he
any
has
money.
41
Look at the money. Look
he
at the
doesn't have any
money.
44 idle larva. Where is his money going? He's had over 60 drones the entire game. Oh, he's going to throw away a portion of his army again. This isn't looking good for the Zerg. With proper micro, he can only...
He's getting a lot of
losses.
Tempests though. 3
He got 2
Tempests,
so
4
far.
Tempests.
Yeah, these Scriptors
Alright,
need
now
to get taken.
now the Tempests have a good position.
Okay, meanwhile, the Protoss has established back his 3rd and 4th base. I'd like to see him take another base and get some more Stargates up. Because there's only one
yeah.
Stargate producing units right now.
I would like to see him get more stasis ward though. I think that's the main thing that is missing between Dalek and the Kato is the stasis ward. He only had one. But the army right now, they're out of position and it's not that huge.
Yeah, that was really smart of Kato to maintain that army supply, trading out efficiently. It looks like these Hydralisks are going to come in for a flank, but nope, they realize they need to get back to the base to defend his economy. That is a really important base for the Zerg. This is his freshest base. He's trying to rapidly throw up some sport colors, but it's not going to be enough. Will these Hydras and Corruptors be able to take anything out?
Alright, the base gonna go down. I think what he needs to do is move in this area. Am I right, Dalek?
What? Yeah, that's exactly what he needs to do, and it looks like he's trying for that. Zerg's just... Well, you guys can see what Zerg's trying to do. I can't say anything.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure what he's trying to trap him.
This is a great space that the Kato has found. He's found this little air pocket. He
But
just
he
needs to
take us out of the
not fight
Corruptors.
these Hydras. He needs to, he needs to take down these Corruptors. Forget about the Hydralisks. And just
Need
as
a
he's
good
getting
micro. Alright,
surrounded.
good micro. He's
Oh god, no.
not wasting everything on one corruptor, but I think the corruptor count is too high.
Yeah, it looks like
He's out of position a little bit here. Taking
these
advantage
Hydras
by
are coming in.
Hydras.
There's 4 Tempests left. It looks like it will be all cleaned up with only 1 Stargate production, with nothing being produced currently, and 3,300 gas.
Fucking target for a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
He has so much money. He has a better
There's a
economy.
lot of money.
Whoa, what's
He
this
lost
here?
all his cybers. He
Whoa!
lost a lot.
If okay, 2 Vipers are in play now that I can see. Viper and Corruptor are the choice. If Mikado can get these Stargates out, he might have a chance, considering he has so many cannons for defense.
Mm-hmm.
But he's blowing all of his money on these cannons. I don't see a Mothership Core in play.
I think that's a good idea because he needs to get his production back going, and losing the cyber before and all of his production was a huge hit. Only reason why he was floating so much.
But he's
Okay, he
trenching
does-
up right now. I'm not sure if they're going to be up in time.
He has 17 Hydralisks. These Corruptors are going to not be able to do anything besides maybe snipe a Nexus. But I doubt he'll do that because it's going to be over cannons. So,
The trench going to be up on both sides though. It's going to be really hard to engage right now.
the Mothership Core is slowly floating over there, but he only has enough for 1 pylon overcharge. Looks like the Zerg is going to scout out this position. Notice there are more cannons up here as well. Looks like a couple of units are floating in from the Protoss. He needs time for these Tempests to get up. Meanwhile, the Zerg is taking back that 5th and 6th base. And it just looks like if the Zerg has enough, he's going to be able to piss on that one Nexus and snipe that. Yeah, it's just too much for the Zerg right now.
Mikado was doing a great job taking up again. His bank went down. Went down a little bit, but he still has a huge bank, so I think it's going to be really hard, but he's not out of the game yet. It's going to be really hard to engage and kill that base.
I'd like to see Ducato
not
expand
sure
up
what's-
towards that position there. He needs the money. The Zerg has not scouted anything and has not been scouting that area, so maybe that's his chance to get back in it, but Zerg is pushing in here.
And what is helping a lot is this infantry spread. The infantry is insanely good.
Looks like these Hydras are pushing right through. These Tempests need to focus down those Corruptors. Not much cannons back here to help. Looks like the Zerg is just going to barely overwhelm them with these Corruptors. Another ship core, nowhere in sight. Stargates are pumping out units, so he's sitting right on top of them. If he can get these units up, might have a chance. He is going to be close. But it looks like these Corruptors are just too much.
Yeah, just a little too much. Almost got back into that game. If he had a mothership core to recall after doing that damage, he would have easily been able to defend and he would have been happy. But
If he would have taken that Cyber Core back and then Stargates, I think he would have won. He had one Stargate, and he just needed more with that bank.
Dusty's AFK now? Stella at SC?
Great game by Gallery. He's able to identify what he's going for and go with those Corruptors.
I got Storm earlier. I tried to get Storm and then he fucking ran through my entire base. I need to get Storm earlier, I guess.
Okay, looks like
Like
they need
this.
one more game to take it home. Does DRKAPP, so see if our SIClan Protoss can even up the score.
It's not even up.
Protoss? Stella's not Protoss, is he?
Is it over?
No, it's not over yet, but it's only the first diamond, right? Is it? Or it's their second diamond? No, it's their first diamond.
Yeah, it's their first diamond. Oh, did I just leave?
Wait, I thought Dalek said. Oh, you said he was AFK.
No, he was.
I said, let's hope he's AFK.
Alright, we will have a Zerg versus Zerg. Our Diamond Excel versus the Diamond of Gallery, so.
But Excel is actually our ace. It's Zesty. He changed
Yeah.
his name, so that's why it's a bit confusing. He's our master player.
He is currently Diamond, so he is our Diamond representative.
Alright, playing
Yes.
as Diamond. 4 masters.
I'm not gonna let him live it down, so. I'm gonna call him Diamond while he's Diamond, damn it. Okay, the score is what? 3-3?
No, actually, it's 2-4, I
Yeah,
think.
2-4.
2-4, holy crap.
What? I'm confused now.
Okay, so Gallery's style in the game he faced me was to go for that early aggression.
Wait, this is our fourth?
No, this is 5th.
Hayden said it's our fourth.
We had
Don't say
Paxton,
anything. Don't say
Andy
anything.
Robb.
Everyone's agreed. Just don't say anything.
No, we're not
No,
like
it's
that.
not in good faith.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we have... All right, so I mean I have confidence in our lineup in Zesty, so
All
Let's
our
just hope
shots
he can
is
pull through
between
for us.
Zesty's hand.
Oh, go for this, Zesty. You can do it, Zesty.
yeah, but like I was saying, most of these Zerg versus Zergs have started out with aggression, and Central Protocol being the map that it is, aggression would favor the player here that goes for it.
And actually, the difference in Central Protocol and the other maps is the distance between the main and the natural. Usually, you have a small distance, so you can walk over the queen, taking a little bit of a slower path, but the distance is really far. Alright,
Yeah, it's great for that early aggression.
Alright, spawning on the top right, representing Darkness Legion, the Teal Zerg Gallery.
Gallery.
Oops, my bad.
I'll do this one. And spawning on the bottom left corner is SIClan's XO! Kind of like, the size of a slightly larger person when they're buying clothes.
Ixeli.
Ixalee.
XO. XO.
Alright, let's see what... Oh, both players opting for the same build. Let's see who's better with their micro, who's earlier to transition, or who's ballsy enough to commit fully. Right now, Excel is going for that extractor trick. I really like this decision because you sneak out that extra drone, and it gives you a little advantage this early in the game, so... I'll give the build order advantage to Excelli.
So, XL, it's like, you know, extra large clothing style, yeah.
Excelsior.
Yeah, I actually thought of starting a clothing brand that was only for overweight people called XL, like, you know, Excel forward, but it'd be XL, and it'd just be like funny. But I
Yeah, but
decided that's probably
nobody
not
would get
work.
it. Nobody would, like, get it. Like, what the hell is
Right.
this? Bookstore? Until I went inside. Okay, so, right now, similar openings. Speed's going to be the same time, Queen's going to come out at the same time, and Lings are going to be the same time. So,
The
again,
difference,
it's really going to come down to scouting, who gets there first, who gets more damage, and who really commits.
but the difference here is the extra drone allowed Excel to have 2 more lings. That's the only difference right now. 2 more lings for Excel.
Yeah.
And
But,
the
I mean-
Bane Nest going down faster. He went Bane Nest. Gal went for the hatch.
Yeah,
there's a huge
so-
difference.
I do like the decision to go for that hatchery. You know,
Wow,
it's
Calvary's going to be out of position.
yeah, these Lings, though, they don't have a good spot. Looks like they're going to be able to jump on this hatchery. This is going to have to be canceled. There's no way he's getting back in time. Does he throw it on a Bane's Nest? We really need to see him throw that down. He has so much gas. He either needs to pull off gas or start that Bane's Nest to start a Queen.
It got cancelled.
Okay, he
actually,
does save the
nice
drone
micros.
temporarily.
Yeah,
Great micro there by Gallery.
but the Banes
Okay,
are
he's
up
able
now.
Try
Bane
back
is
to Lings,
speed
but
is up.
he doesn't see those Banelings, and they get
Oh!
out. What a great connection by Excelli. Looks like that Bane Nest is being thrown down. The hatch is canceled again. That's another 75 minerals. 150 minerals have been lost on these hatchery cancels alone.
And the Bane,
Spines.
the Bane is late. The both spines are late.
Whoa! Another great hit by Excelli here. It looks like, I don't know, he's just taking so many good trades. He's got his expansion up. All he really needs to do is keep putting on pressure and making him be defensive. Alright, more Banelings are being morphed in here. Gallery canceled one of the spines. He's going to let one of them finish. That's smart. Looks like Excelli's going to take advantage of the fact he has Banelings. He's going to be able to try and get some more damage done. Pops on one of these Queens. The Lings can't engage him. Looks like the Queen will go down. That's huge. But
And
another
more
Queen pops out.
reinforcements
That's
coming.
great. Alright, okay. A ton of Lings pop out. What do they get? Oh, great
Good
connection there.
Yeah.
3 great Baneling connections there from Excelli. Looks like he is on top of his micro today. But a lot of defending Banelings morph in. Looks like more drones are being started by Excelli. He's just okay to back up. He knows he canceled the hatchery. He knows his opponent went defensive here. So all he really needs to do is take that economic advantage.
It's
This
making good
Overlord
trades.
does spot the space, so Gallery is not stupid to the fact that, you know, he is behind, so...
But the Banelings are slow, so if he can pick up the links and micro well and not take any Bane hit and move back and slowly like keeping, oh my god, and keeping the link count down, good micro there,
great there.
trading
Yeah.
1 link for 1 Bane.
Great micro here by Excelli. I think it's really going to come down to this. Just
Losing another one.
so many valuable trades. It's just, there's no way he can come back with this kind of micro.
It's gonna be really hard to
Gallery's
come back.
trying to do the right things here, but Excel's taking that extra gas. He's got that Roach Warren down. All he needs to do is make roaches and win the game.
And here trying to go for the, excuse me, trying to go for the expansion again, but using cancel again.
Ooh, great
The drone's
cancel.
gonna-
I don't know if he really needed to cancel it there with these queens coming down, but I mean, this is just digging his hole even deeper. These queens might go down.
I think they're gonna be safe. Yeah.
Okay, he does save one of them. Or both of them, rather. Okay, so Lings are being produced.
But he's
maybe
still making Gallery make more links. Like,
Yeah, he's going for that hatch again. He's really trying to get that up. He's not trying to go into panic mode here and try and get work done. He sees his opponent has so many more drones. I don't know what his mindset is here for trying to get that expansion up.
He needs to come back. He like I'm not sure if he saw the roaches, but the roaches cannot move up right now. There's a lot, like, kind of enough of links. The queen, the banes. I think they're just gonna die.
I think they're gonna be okay
Oh,
here.
good
He got a
micro
couple
here.
more links. Yeah, he's got more links coming in here, so these roaches will be able to keep putting pressure on. Looks like this might just be enough to end the game.
And the queen
I
gonna
mean-
go down. The hatch again.
Gallery has eight lings on the way and 3 already on the field, so there's just not enough. Meanwhile, Excel has 11 drones on his natural.
He did take a hidden base, but I think it was a bit too late. Despite moving
Yeah.
down, more
Bailing's
banes.
coming in. Decent connection, but not the one he wanted. He doesn't need to be cost effective at this point. He just needs to trade. Okay, lings are coming over to assist. They will clean up the rest of these lings. It looks like it's just going to be GG here. Because, you know, really what Gallery needs to be doing is producing drones, and he's not getting that opportunity. He's having to make units, and that's exactly what Excelli wants.
And he had to waste money to make the hidden base there. But he don't have the economy right now to saturate either of those bases. And the natural is practically down. So if you lose that, it's nice to have a hidden base, but he won't be able to transfer
Yeah.
any drones.
Well, I mean, the fact of the matter is he has roach speed and +1 on the way for Excelli. You know, he's just, once that upgrade finishes, or once those upgrades finish, he's just going to be able to push across the map and kill the opponent. No layer. Roach Warren is just now finishing up.
Oh, good trade again.
Yeah, he's just on point with his micro today. Going for the larva, I like that decision. He says, you know, you can
Alright.
produce drones, but it's going to be at a much lower rate than me, so. He's able to scout in and sees that Roach Warren. Doesn't see a layer. So that's a great scout there by Excelli. Alright, roaches should be poured on here. We should see a swell of roaches. And perhaps that third base. Okay, the third base goes down.
But no army for both of them?
Yeah,
a handful of
The orange Zerg is in double supply right now, so really just tells the tale of this matchup and how much more greedy and cost-effective Excelli has been.
The thing he's missing though is larva. He has the bank. Alright, he just spent it all. Alright, that's good.
Okay, so it looks like Gallery sees that third base and 5 drones being transferred over, so he's probably just cursing himself right now, seeing that many units as well, so.
But in the meanwhile, he has his third bit up with 5 drones, so he's actually
That layer's so late, he's not going to have roach speed, he's not going to have +1. So he can have as many drones as he wants, but this army's marching across the map, it's going to be upgraded, and there's probably nothing he can do about it. If he threw up 20 spines, he might be able to save his base, but
even
that's
that,
just not
the
possible.
base is so slow. If he goes straight, he can kill all the roaches and the base at the same time.
yeah, roach speed isn't a necessity for the defending player, because you know, you're going to be defending, you don't need to be fast, you're not going to be retreating, but it just doesn't have enough. It's
But
just
the
too
micro
much.
there, the speed helps actually to be way more effective at the micro. And GG's called. Zesty takes the win.
Great game there by Excelli. Able to capitalize on his opponent and make him turtle up all the while being greedy.
Alright, thanks
Yeah,
for watching, guys.
I think one
it's a-
thing that players, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. One thing players don't really do in ZVZ is once they see they have a lead, they don't keep the pressure on. If you keep a little bit of pressure going back and forth, it keeps the other player honest, and they can't just spam that drone button. So Excelli really going for that constant pressure is really, I think, a great way to keep his scouting, keep his opponent honest. Okay, so the series is 3-4 in favor of DRK. So let's see if Zessi can all kill the rest of this way. I talk too much, don't I?
No, it's okay. I'm actually explaining to some members how to sign up for Clanwars.
Yeah, that's really what we want. The whole goal of this is just to get players more practice and get more people interested. So It's really just a good way to bring people together and play the best game on Earth.
Yep,
Right, Dalek?
that's true. It is the best game on Earth.
And we have been recently incorporating show matches in. For anybody in SIClan, we have best of 5, best of 3 series against our members, and it really gives players a chance to prepare for opponents, scout out, what their styles are, and then come up with their own strategies. So, I don't know, Zane, do we have anything else on the horizon for SIClan?
Not yet. I think the show matches, a little bit more clan wars. We're planning some clan wars against new clans. We have TAW coming soon. I'm trying to set up a clan war with Dieter. So yeah, a lot of event coming on. So for the guys watching, if you want to sign up, you just need to watch the event tab. We post any new clan war with the leagues and how many players we are able to play. You just need to message either of the officers, and the officers will put your name in. So basically, when your name is in, your spot is secure, and you can represent us in a clan war. All right, guys.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm so noob.
No.
I just have to tell you, I see 17 viewers now, so I think it's a first for us having that much viewers. I'll try to keep up with the question on the chat. I'm not used to having that much people in, so it's nice. I need to set up a second screen.
Okay, so when are we setting up that team house? SIClan's sponsors and everything we need to get set up and have that huge mansion team house.
That's gonna be in a while.
Wonder if Keto
espe-
would be willing to foot the bill.
Yeah, especially since we're living like nobody near each other. I think the closest might be either you. No, I think it's Bushido. From me.
Where's he at?
He's in Toronto, which is like around like 5 hours from where I live. Pittsburgh is around 10, right? Or no, yeah, around 10, I think.
We've got Kesai and I over in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's close. That just only take 5 days of car. It's pretty close.
Oh, yeah, that's real close.
Yeah, just 5 days of driving. Now, if you guys set up a team house, I'd probably go there for a while.
Yeah.
My
Where are you
days-
living in the West Coast, though?
Living in Los Angeles. I'm in Sierra Madre, which is north of Orange County, which is where Kesai is.
Is that
my cousin lives in Orange
extremely
County.
high cost of living?
Perhaps. Yeah.
Are you living in a mansion? Can we move into your house?
Dude, a mansion?
There
live,
is room for you to move into our house, yes.
Oh my god. Alright. So
Like,
you have like kind of a mansion.
a small little shack, okay, in California costs more than a mansion where I live, so
Yeah.
I guess it depends on where in California, but
Is it true?
Where do you live?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, I'm gonna get a mansion there then. Shit.
My cousin that live in Orange County told me like back in the day. I'm not sure now that that you had a crash and everything, but back in the day, like a couple of years ago, like a 2-room house in Orange County was like around $1 million. Is it true?
That's crazy. I don't know about Orange County. Some areas of Orange County are definitely poor, but most of it is like really expensive. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a beautiful area, so
Yeah.
might be worth the cost.
All right.
Actually, pharmacy positions in California, there's like so many pharmacy positions hiring, but you need to take 2 separate boards to practice there, so
Oh.
it's not really plausible right now.
Dude, pharmaceutical companies are so rich in the United States. We have a screwed up system.
We'll get more into that after our player introductions. But spawning in the top left of Arena, everyone's favorite map, it is DRK's Bay Network.
And spawning at the bottom left, representing strategic innovation, We've got
Actually,
XL. XLE.
Excelli. Okay. Arena is everybody's favorite map because it's so well balanced. It's pretty, straight down the middle. Every player knows what to expect on this map. No real surprises, so we should see a very standard game here.
yeah, a pretty standard, but on Arena, which is not that much of standard.
Yeah, this is gonna be completely shit show, unpredictable. Like everybody's gonna fight to the death here. So, but going back to pharmaceutical company and extreme greed, the best drug for hepatitis B. So I think it was Sovaldi, just jacked up the price 17 times, and this was a thing to cure Hep B, and this is innovative. Everybody needs it, and this douchebag owner jacked the price up 17 times what it was. So it was already $5,000. I think it was $20,000 for one course of treatment. And
But
he
that
jacked it up 17 times that.
But that's the treatment, not the vaccine that prevents it, right?
No, it's the actual once you have it.
Oh, okay.
It's very good at curing, actually, which is kind of revolutionary. So, I mean, pharma they kind of know what they can get away with. Okay, we're the only drug that can do that. So
Yeah, and
you need it. You're dying. You're gonna spend it, or you're
yeah.
just gonna die.
If you can't afford it, well.
But
you're
that's
not
a
worth
good
it
part.
to us
Me
anyway.
living in Canada,
Goodbye.
we have healthcare, so
Yeah, fuck you.
they give you back. You have to pay 80% unless it's above I think 1,000 a month, and then after that they cover everything. So basically, if you take a drug that costs let's say 10,000 a dose, they're gonna cover you for the 9,000 more that you don't need to pay. You still need to pay 1,000 at least.
Yeah, but Hep C, nobody wants that. So, kids,
Hep
if you're
C?
listening to this, please, stay away.
From
Don't do
shark
anything
needle?
crazy.
From
Oh,
what?
no, hepatitis is amazing.
Don't do the gateway drug known as marijuana. Stay away from that.
All right.
Yeah,
So all right.
I'm what happens. if
Back
you
to
do it.
casting. We see Bayonet going for Bayonet work going for two Oracle opening. Two Oracle.
Looks like
My bad. 4 adepts.
He's going to be able to get one of these add-ups. It looks like he won't shade into the main here. He's just opting to retreat with that one, save it. It's been a good defense here by Excelli, but, he has produced links, so it's not been totally free for him. 3 add-ups wait for the Zerg when he gets across the map, so it looks like he won't be able to get anything done. Maybe a little bit of scouting.
I think that's the. Oh, yeah, all right. He can get in.
Oh, that probe!
Did
Citizen's arrest.
did he see?
Heroes probe.
What did he see?
He
though?
did see the Robo Bay though. He did see the Robo Bay.
If he had time to click on it, I
that's true.
think he will have. I think his whole goal was scouting, so I guess he did click on it.
Oh, you know what we're going to see here, boys? We're going to see some Queen Ling drops, hopefully. Please let it be Queen Ling drops. He's not taking gas, okay? He's getting more queens. Oh, he's taking the lair. Alright, so we've seen on Arena, Korean Zergs have got the pneumatized carapace, also known as the Overlord Speed. They get queens and lings, or roaches, and they fly 6 loads of dropper lords over. But let's see if we'll see this on this map.
And actually, I have to point out that Exali gave me an advice on getting fast fast overload speed, and here we can see how good it was, because he could manage to see everything in the main base and still keep his overlord. And he can get another round here, seeing all how many drones he has on the expansion, seeing the tech on the ledge, getting back in, and keeping his overlord, which is really great to have good vision, good scouting information, and knowing how to react well.
Yeah, it's severely underrated as an upgrade. I think every Zerg should get it, unless you die early. So, looks like he's adding on a bunch of gas and a Hydralisk Den. Perhaps just trying to go into that Hydra Boots opener, or potentially even Lurkers. It's not going to be the Overlord drops that I was so excited to see. I guess Excelli is more of a traditional player. But We see a warp prism coming in, taking out a queen with some zealots. Looks like they're going to be able to snipe this Hydralisk den here. Roaches are coming in to back it up. Will he sack these units for this Hydralisk den? Looks like he's going to pick up.
I think he should sack, but I don't. No, he didn't sack his unit. Alright, good defense here.
He sacked half of them, so good defense. There is lost mining time, but he is going to continue with this warp prism harass. His queen needs to get those shots on that warp prism to stop this. Okay.
It's really late, taking a lot of damage, dropping down one again.
Alright, he needs to pull that
moving
queen.
to the
Pull
third
the queen
base.
over and snipe it.
He has a queen on his third base. I don't think he will have time to warp in another round of unit. Saving his warp prism is really good though. Saving it.
Okay, this probe's gonna see that base coming down. Looks like, yeah, the Robo Bay is coming down. Probably opting to go into disruptors. So it's gonna be possibly lurkers versus disruptors here on Arena, which disruptors can be very deadly, as anybody watching my games can tell. I can lose 50 supply in a matter of seconds. Okay. Yeah, so I guess Excelli is looking in a great spot here. Up 66 drones to 45 probes.
Wow.
An Overseer will come in. He scouts the Robo Bay. That's huge. He knows this is going to be disruptors, unless we do see some wacky build out of Bay Network here. But, I mean, look at the creep highway here. It's almost at the Protoss' natural.
So he had good vision. He's also always scouting with the Overlord over the main to make sure he doesn't see any tech switch.
Yeah. But we do see +2 halfway done for the Zerg. His economy is getting powered up right now. Looks like he's gone unthwarted most of the game. There was that one Warp Prism harass, but it was unable to really get that economy leveled out for these players.
He did get a lot of damage done, but Excelli react really well. He react also really fast, transferring all the drones, so he didn't do any economic damage.
Alright, the first Disruptor's out. He's going to complement these two Immortals that are already out against this Roach Hydra Lurker-based army. He's getting upgrades, which, I mean, he's going to be down 2 upgrades here soon.
Yeah, and we see a drop here.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be able to get a couple drones. I don't think he'll be able to get anything more than that. He needs to get this Warp Prism, though. If he can get this, that'll really give him that safe... Okay, he's going to be able to get it.
The Hydra's gonna get it. Alright, that's a good pickup, because now Bayonet will need to choose between making Disruptor or another Warp Prism. So that means the reinforcement on Pylon is gonna be slower, because he doesn't have Gateway on all his Pylons and all his bases.
Okay, it looks like the Zerg is posturing for an attack, possibly even a siege. So he sees one Disruptor, maybe.
He needs to split though. If the Disruptor can get a hit right
Yeah,
now,
this is
before
very slow
splitting.
army composition. So I guess Bayoneta's going to need to get a money shot. He gets a good shot,
Only
but
3 almost dead roaches, actually.
he's trading out some of these Hydras a little bit earlier than he wants to.
Oh, but he doesn't have. But he doesn't have any
Oh,
observer. He cannot see or target the lurkers, and they are.
It doesn't matter. He's just, there's too much. He took out both Immortals. He took out one Disruptor. Like, that was his only chance, and he needs
Good disruptor shot here.
Yeah, I don't think any Disruptor shots are going to save him now. Like,
No,
All
but
the Stalkers died to the Lurkers.
but
Yeah, this is just-
the position though is really great. Like he's cutting off the reinforcement in the army so that Bayonet cannot defend his base.
yeah, these links are a great addition here. They're just going to be able to tie up these units while the Lurkers get their shots off. This is a great choice by Excelli. Looks like this is game over. I guess Bayonetta just didn't get the worker count high enough, and he didn't take advantage of...
Of the damage,
No,
I think he would have done more damage with his drop.
Yeah, but he needed like miracle hits with those Disruptors, and he needed to micro his Immortals to death. But
Yeah.
we just didn't see it there.
And actually, we saw also Excelli went for a really greedy opening. He didn't have any army at the beginning of the game, so going that greedy, he had the economic advantage. And after that, reacting that well to the push, it was really hard for Bayonet. Still though, good game, really well played for both players.
Yeah, that's a very tough map to play on. If you're Protoss playing against Zerg, you might be thinking like, okay, there might be an early attack coming, so maybe he was a little bit hesitant to get that early economy up. Okay, so we tie it up. 4 games to 4 games. Coming down to the ace match. Let's see who DRKAPP sends out here. Excelli looking strong, taking a commanding victory there. Let's see if he can win this game and round out a victory here for SIClan.
Alright, so he managed to bring it back even now. Alright, I'll do a round on the chat.
I really got my hopes up there, like watching that Overlord speed go up so early. I thought we might see some drops.
No, but actually, always go for the fast order speed. So that's what he did. Like he saw everything. He didn't get surprised by anything because he had a good scouting information.
Yeah, I feel like on Arena though you can get away with it because there's so much airspace in the front. You can kind of just sneak in there with a Overlord,
Yeah.
and it's not the worst if you have to sacrifice one. But yeah, it's a good upgrade. Maybe he's feeling confident, saying, you know, I just want to know exactly what you're doing, and I think I can win, even if I do invest in this earlier Overlord speed upgrade.
Mhm.
Okay, looks like we're gonna have a little bit of break here. We might need to play some ads here. I don't know what's the situation, Zane.
I think we waiting for the master player there. He's in a ranked game right now, so he's asking us if we can wait for him to finish.
Okay, so we're not gonna go to an ad break then.
Ad break? I don't have any ad break.
You gotta
Okay.
play along with it.
Oh yeah, ad break. Toot-toot-toot-toot-toot-toot-toot.
You go to YouTube and find a commercial.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry guys, we don't have music. We're trying to upload these on YouTube, and if we upload or we play music on it, some music, then it is bogged down with ads. So.
Alright, so I think their master player just got in. It's Janison, representing DRKRYL, which means
Royal?
Dark Liquid.
yeah, Royal, Dark Royal.
Why are there 4 different clan tags for this clan?
You can only have 100 players in each clan, so then you just have a community group, and then every 100 players you start a new clan.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize it was so large.
That's what
What?
she said.
What the hell's wrong with you, man? Okay, looks like he is a Protoss player, and his Zerg win rate right now is 70%, actually 69%. But there's only, you know, a few games played, so we can't take too much off of that.
We can watch the statistics on the all. All right, if we check out all the season combined against Zerg, he's 45%. He's doing better against Terran, but that depends also on what happened in each season.
You can't look at all the stats, man. You got to go for, you know, if he's playing hot or not. And right now,
No,
looks
but
like
all the stats are only for Legacy. It's not it does not combine with HOTS.
damn it, Zane. Jennison is on a tear against Zerg, and he's red hot. Let's see if his streak can continue.
Okay.
we gotta play the storylines here. We can't just say like, well, actually, in Legacy he's only 40%.
But I'm feeling like TLO right now.
Don't get excited.
I'm feeling like TLO right now.
There were 3 entrances to the base. You were never gonna get it. Okay. Well, we should see a pretty good game considering these are both of the clan's ace players representing the Master Division. So. Stella!
Alright, I think he's just not on right now. Alright.
Is it Streetcar Named Desire that the Marlon Brando like yelled Stella?
No, I never saw that.
Doc, do you know?
No.
The hell's wrong with you guys? You guys have no like cultural awareness.
I didn't watch a lot of I never watched actually a movie on Marlon Brando.
Alright, I'll do the basic introductions, you guys do the Korean voices.
Alright,
And really enunciate that E on the end.
alright.
Okay. Spawning in the top right of Orbital Shipyard, it's going to be our blue Protoss representing DRKAPP. It's going to be...
Jennison.
And in the bottom left, currently tied up, it's our red Zerg representing SIClan. It is...
X-Savvy.
Everything is on the line here, guys. This is the final match. First we had a back and forth, and then DRKAPP brought it up 2 games to, or 4-2. And so far, Excelli has been on a tear. He's won his last 2 games. He's red hot. Let's see if this Protoss player can cool him down a little bit.
That's true, he is red, and he is a hot man.
Usually he's on fire.
Yeah, and he is on fire. That's what I meant.
A little bit of mind games. He changed his race from Terran to Zerg at the last second just to throw his opponent off.
I don't think I think he was AFK actually. I don't think it was mind game, but
Come on, TLO. This is obviously mind games because the match is so important.
actually it might have been the double reverse psychology.
Oh man. Alright, well. Looks like Excelli is going to be a little bit safe here, opting for that gas. Possibly getting that Zergling speed. Some players, you know, wait a little bit to get that gas, getting a little bit more greedy, but Excelli not taking any chances here. Likewise, Jennison's going for that early probe scout, seeing if his opponent went greedy or if he's been honest.
But actually he's going greedy himself, going for both gases. Going
Ooh,
for
a
his
little bit misrally with
suspension.
those probes. Did anybody see that? Turn your eyes away, you didn't see anything. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so he is going a little bit greedy himself. But not as greedy as Ducato in our last PvZ, so. Let's see if either player makes any weird decisions here. Everything's standard.
Yeah, we'll see what tech path he chooses to. He's doing warp gate,
Ooh.
and stalkers. One stalker in production right now.
He left one guy on gas. He's getting ling speed, which isn't always necessary. So, let's see if he opts for a dropper lord here. See if he puts on Evo chamber. I always say he's going to do these crazy drops, but let's see if he actually does it.
He does have the Overlord in position to start on that side. There's
Yeah,
also
he's gonna-
another
Yeah,
shot
he has
here.
the other one going right over here.
Yeah, so just the fact he left. Okay, he's putting back into gas. And gets
Oh,
that third-
Oh!
and the lane squeezed in.
Ooh, he's
Yeah,
able to
this-
see that robo. That's a great scout. So far, Jennison slipping up first the probe miss micro, and then letting that ling in to see that scout. It's going to be huge for the Zerg player. But it looks like he's going to
Overlord's
be able to
getting
stack
cut,
an
yeah.
Overlord.
That
Yeah,
is
he already
better than
scouted.
Overlord.
He scouted that robo. I don't know why he's. Maybe he didn't see. He didn't click on it. It's always a possibility. But
Oh,
looks like it's
or
gonna be an observer.
maybe he wanted to make sure that since he did scout it, that Jennison didn't cancel it and went for another tech pad.
Yeah, it's certainly possible. Alright, so we won't see Overlord drops, but
I
the
bet this
Roachborn
is
does.
a disruptor drop. Look at that fast Robo Bay.
Yeah. Could it
Yeah,
be
that's-
disruptor drop? Or
He's getting that Warp Prism in Robo Bay, so looks like it definitely could be. You don't see disruptor shots too often, so it'll be a real exciting moment if we are able to see that.
Speed is done for XLE though.
Yeah, he's getting a full scout. He sees that Robo Bay, sees the extra gateways. He knows his opponent doesn't have a third, and he's being pretty aggressive. So right now he should not over drone. He's fun 46 drones to 35 probes, getting that layer, getting up his Roach Warren. That's pretty safe from him. I don't know, guys. I like Exceli's position here. What do you think?
Yeah. I do
And there's
like
that
both of
disruptor,
them
like I said,
positions.
disruptor drop incoming.
And he actually, funny enough, did not scout that natural of the Protoss.
This is an all-in timing from Janison though, right here, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. Excel's going to have to start building army really quick, or else he's going to get overrun by this disruptor timing. Look at Janison, he stopped building workers, he doesn't have gas coming on the way. All he's doing is building army and pylons to support building more army. If he
Yeah.
loses this attack, Janison is dead.
I think Exceli scouted those mass gateways coming up, or those extra 6 or 4. So I think he is aware of what it's coming. He does have 14 roaches, and that should be enough. I feel
But it depends on this,
I
the
don't
disruptor
know.
shot though.
he's got 8 more in production. So the disruptor does have a cooldown. Once that disruptor shot goes down,
Oh, alright, good.
wasted.
Alright, it's wasted.
Yeah,
It has
so
a
it's
force
just
field.
terrible.
He has a force field.
He does have a Ravager, so this is going to be money. He only has 1 force field. This plan is
Alright.
going terribly for Jennison. He's trying to desperately warp in more Zealots. This is his only chance. He needs to make this happen. Looks like the Zerg has
Now or
plenty of
never.
units out. This
And that disruptor
Disruptor
shot's
shots,
back
yeah, he's
up.
done.
He gets it. He splits well. He
Oh,
only gets
nice
about
split,
3
yeah.
roaches. So he needed a miracle with that disruptor shot. He just doesn't get it. He needs to pull his queen to get that Warp Prism, but it is forced backwards.
Good reaction
Okay.
from XLE.
He sees another warp in here. He knows his opponent's all in. He has that creep going down on the third base.
Disruptor's back down, shoots another shell. This time it's going to
Oh.
be 1 Ravager.
Okay, so right now Exceli knows what's happening. He's just making units.
Nice
He's doing everything he
keeping.
needs to. Right now he's up 46 workers to 35. These stalkers will be trapped unless he can elevator them up. He does. So a cute little move there, but again, like no third base is in sight. It's not really necessary to push across the map. But
No, I don't think he should. I think he should just go on a defensive posture.
Will he get? Oh, alright, nice micro there, nice pickup.
and for anybody that doesn't know, if you have a disruptor and it shoots and then you pick it up in the warp prism, it obviously cancels the shot. So all you need to do is focus
Yeah.
down that disruptor if you see something like that. But
Yep, and
lurker den's
remember,
on the way, more drones coming
His-
out. So
not a Reaper, a Reaver in StarCraft Brood War.
Yeah.
don't you need to build each individual shot?
Yeah.
Minerals or
Yeah, you
something.
do. But there's so much. Well, yeah, they would gimmick and just not work sometimes, so it was different.
Yeah, and their path were like random. They do 2 bounce. No, 1 bounce and then change direction. So sometimes they like just didn't hit the army. They went like for the single link that was not in the army. So, but they were good though. Like the burrow.
Yeah.
I don't see
the Scarab
any
did
way he can
burrow.
win this game, guys. His robo is
Um,
not producing anything. Like, he has no base. Like, I see the only way he could ever win this is just getting more disruptors out.
Mm-hmm.
But
Don't
he's-
underestimate the power of good disruptor shots.
Yeah, but he only has 1 disruptor shot.
But isn't he frazzled right now? He's supply block, not producing any pylons, stacking up a lot of money.
Jennison's made quite a bit of mistakes in this game to really give his opponent the advantage he needs. These little small, I don't know, disadvantages are really adding up though.
And
It looks like the supply is going to be 140 to 94.
he won't even be able to reinforce. He has the war prison, but he doesn't have any pylon.
Alright, one disruptor shot goes down. It is focused down, but
He
he
got
gets a
the,
good
oh,
shot.
second one did a good
Alright,
one.
he needs to snipe
Yeah.
that war prison with what few units he does have, but it looks like the
Those
Zerg's
lurkers need to
army
finish.
They
is
need to
getting
burrow.
blown
They
out
need
here.
to burrow right now.
Two.
All right.
Okay,
Two
one lurker's left.
All right.
This is looking really bad for Excel, actually.
He is losing units to that lurker. It doesn't look like he has any observer. So that lurker can do massive damage here. Like, that's just a slip up from the Protoss. He doesn't have an observer. Like, how can he ever engage the lurker?
Disruptor.
But
Only one, the other one died. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. This is bad.
and he wastes his shot. Kinda.
Nah, it's
No, he did really well with that shot.
Yeah.
all our Zerg has to do is live. He knows there's no expansion after this. This is everything the Protoss has. Can he hold off?
He doesn't
needs to
even
move those
have any
things
other
lurker
pylon.
up.
So he.
He's waiting for 3 more lurkers. I think that's a good idea. Move
Yeah.
in with all of them.
Yeah, he just needs to save these drones. This base does go down, but if he can save these drones, even if he loses that base, he's okay.
And
One
actually,
lurker
what
picked off for free.
what's really bad right here is Jasmine doesn't have any pylon. So even if he has money to make more units, he doesn't have the supply to do it. Like
Yeah,
his army is gonna be max at 94 right now.
Oh, that might cue him into the other... Does he know there's another base here?
yeah, it really doesn't matter at this point. Like, these lurkers are going uncontested. He's not bringing an observer over. That's just...
Oh, that's SIClan lurkers!
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is, I
another-
think this is GG. I think Protoss has this.
There's another lurker on the way. That queen, he needs to hit his injects. He needs more larvae. Okay. He needs to bring these lurkers. He can't engage that army
Oh,
without...
these Hydras going the wrong way.
He throws away
Suiciding
4
a
Hydras.
lot.
Yeah, this is terrible mistakes by our Zerg player.
Mm-hmm.
Really, all he needs to do is accumulate a force, but he's just donating army units over. He needs to snipe that war prison too if he can. No pylons are being made for the Protoss, so whatever supply he gets, it's going to be constantly at 94. Ooh, 2 cancels on lurkers. That's huge. He's throwing away these units.
But a war prison. Oh.
Oh, it's good. It's
The
good
war
for
prison
now.
went
It
down.
went to Disruptor. Alright, he does have an observer, so he needs to take these lurkers back. He needs to fall back behind a fortified position. This ramp will do some damage. He can't fight up that ramp. Okay, this is a great spot for the Zerg.
And actually, it's a great spot for. It's nice to have a force field there because Exile is protected.
Wow, look at the money
Jonathan
bank that
gonna get
Protoss
in.
has.
He needs pylons. He doesn't. His macro is completely slipping, just like Lilbo versus Beyond at IEM Taipei. Okay, so
And
do we
he's
have
gonna
as far as
mind out.
units?
He's gonna mind out eventually.
we've got 2 lurkers, 6 hydras, and currently being 1 lurker and 5 more hydras on the way. He's got an extra base up there. The Protoss is going to snipe that Overlord. Maybe he's thinking, okay, he's adding on more gas and a Colossus. Okay,
But
interesting
still
choice.
no pylon. Still no
This
pylon.
This army's going to get sniped if he's not careful, so Jennison needs to kind of be aware of any move out by the Zerg. Okay, he has 1 Hydralisk and a Dropper Lord. Let's see what he plans, which master planning has for that. Could be just a misclick, but... Okay, lurkers are able to burrow. The army can't really do anything about it. They're being engaged by the Sling Hydra Force. He needs to stay back by those lurkers. Okay. There's 3 lurkers. One of the lurkers is a little bit far back. He is taking good engagement here.
But he doesn't have an overseer. His overseer just got sniped.
Okay, looks like
He's trying to protect and buy time for. Oh no, it gets cancelled.
he doesn't really need the observer or the overseer. Like, I think
He transferred the workers without the Protoss seeing that.
He need the overseer to. If he can take out the observer, then the army is useless. They're kind of trapped in there.
That's why he's putting the spore down.
Yeah, it's a heads-up play to try and get that observer, but again, like I just don't think he has enough. Like, he's falling back to his 3rd base. Unit production has stopped. He's running back home. Really, the
Alright,
focus
finally,
was
3 pylons are down. So
Yeah, and if we look at the worker count, he did kill some workers there. It's still 40 to 34 though, in favor of the Zerg player. He has 2 extra bases on the way, while the Protoss's third is just now finishing up in a few seconds. So, yeah, this army's just gonna keep growing and growing.
and the army value is like really in favor of Ixaly right now. Look at the
Yeah.
amount of lurkers.
And it's +2 to no upgrades whatsoever for the Protoss. So, as the game goes longer, oh, that new Protoss or the Colossus skin
Colossus
is
skin,
sexy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's really nice.
Maybe that's why he built a Colossus. He's like, you know what? They may not be the best units here, but damn it, I paid for it, or I achieved it, so I'm gonna use it. All right, this is looking scary though. Does he? He has
We
one
have
observer.
a big engagement right now.
I don't think this is necessary from the Zerg player, but these lurkers are so dangerous without any disruptors here. So he needs to babysit these lurkers. It's really gonna come down to micro here.
So we just need to bait and move back and bait and leapfrog up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
more
exactly
links
what he's
and
doing.
hydras on the way. More links and hydras on the way. Really, everything's
One
coming down to
disruptor
this
shot.
game.
Oh, one good
Oh,
disruptor
great.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, if he had 3 disruptors instead of Colossus, I think he'd be in a better spot, but
Good
range
spread
isn't
there.
up to the
Good spread
Colossus.
there. Actually, the lurkers are targeting the Cybernetic core.
Does he have thermal lance on those Colossus? I don't see the upgrade.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has thermal
Oh,
lance.
Ah,
massive
Good shot.
Isn't able to take out those lurkers. They do take 2 shots to kill. Yeah, this is really kind of like desperation here for
And-
Selly. Like
yeah.
he should realize that he has the upgrade advantage and the economy.
Disruptor's down.
Yeah, that's a really tough loss here. He needs all the Robotech units he can
And
get.
and also like he can only make units from the Robo right now. He doesn't have a Cybernetic core anymore, so he
Ooh,
can
a
make
lurker sitting down
zealots,
right
but
here. Look at that lurker. He's got
Yeah.
a great position. He's cutting off these bases. His production is cut off unless he warps it in over there. So the Robo's cut off. It's deep
and
powered.
he's supply blocked now. He's supply blocked. Everything's powered down, so it's gonna be this army against whatever Exile he's gonna push. And
Okay,
he
Cell's feeling
and
desperate.
he
He's
lost
going
the
at-
observer. He cannot see the zealot anymore. The zealot,
And the Robo-
the lurkers anymore.
Yeah, the Robo can't power up. He's just A-clicking his army all over these lurkers. Everything is shredded. This looks like the end of the Protoss's.
That was a close game.
Oh, good shots with the disruptor, but
This disruptor
This
is
is
gonna
out.
go down.
this is GG. Great game.
Mhm.
Lurkers need nerfs.
Lurker needs nerfs.
And
Are
Exile
you
wants
kidding
it
me?
for
Lurker's so good.
SIClan.
Wow, barely,
What a great
barely
game.
held on there at the game. That was great.
We kind of held our breath there for a while, you know. Looking like he was in a bad spot, but he's able to hold off.
All right, so SIClan's win it for actually win it for SIClan. All right.
Looks like Jennison's a little bit salty.
Thanks
See, I
for
don't think lurkers are really tough to.
I like salt.
Protoss is having a lot of trouble against lurkers, but I don't know if the game's
But they just
broken.
need to build 2 Tempest.
yeah.
Tempest, yeah. Well, I don't know. I think he didn't have an observer with his army for the longest time. Like,
Yeah, in the beginning he
Yeah.
didn't have. He produced 2, but really late. And after that, the supply block actually, he could have made like 10, 20 zealots just to tank for his stalkers. But he didn't have any pylon. He didn't make any pylon for the longest time. So he was stuck on 94 supply. He didn't take advantage of his economy and his position. And I think that's where the big mistake happened. And where he lost the game actually, because if he had more any units he could have, then he will have broken the Zerg. All right, thanks guys for watching. I'll post it up on YouTube if you want to rewatch it, and also I can ask you to subscribe so I can change my URL. I need 100 subscribers to have a custom URL. So if you guys could subscribe, that would be appreciated. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We have another Clanwar tomorrow, so see you tomorrow. Bye.
Yep.